Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let me sit up. Let me sit up.
Hold on. Hey, Chad, who's taller now?
No. Let me sit up.
Hold
Let me.
on.
Can this zoom in more? Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm so tall. Like I'm not even
God,
okay, bro. Like
I'm insanely tall. This is crazy. I'm super tall. Yo, you're a child. You are a child. Oh my gosh. Somebody said L ad. As soon as you came, I'm about to sit on a pillow.
Bruh, damn.
I'm literally about to sit on a pillow, bro. I'm about to sit on a pillow. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep the Buck podcast. The only podcast in which we try something different every time.
Type shit, yeah.
Yeah, we try. We try something different every time. Listen, we're doing different.
Oh my gosh. It would be crazy. Yeah. Up and close and personal. Yeah.
Yo, app is gonna be like, I can't make TikToks like this. I cannot make TikToks like this.
No, my face is so big.
Back up.
We're good. We're good.
God. Do I have the? I think I know what's going on. No, I look fucking orange. We try something different every time, man. Listen, we're trying new shows on the Let's Keep the Buck podcast, trying to segment things off. Y'all know Meat and Potatoes, me and Damo. Y'all know Souls and Sage, Souls and Sage. We're Rush Hour.
I thought you were about to say potatoes and rice. What a crazy combo, bro.
And welcome to the Too Much Starch podcast.
Potatoes and rice is a nasty meal, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck?
What do you do with you put the rice on the potatoes? Or the
Potatoes on the rice.
Yo, this
Like
dude
steak tips. Yeah.
This dude is crazy. Listen, man, I got my guy here with me. Twitch brother and B Souls.
No, stupid, bro. Hey, man. What's good, y'all? Hopefully y'all doing well. I'm doing good. I'm doing great, man. Actually, I'm lying. I could be better. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little bit under the weather. Was that a bar? Yeah.
Somebody said potatoes and spaghetti. What the fuck? B Souls and spaghetti?
The fuck?
Italian?
What does that mean, bro? But yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well, man. I'm chilling.
Good. I think bro really thinks you're Italian.
Oh, is that French? No, that's French, right?
It's me. Oh my God. Okay. And I'm here as well, sounding pretty nasally. Listen, man, if you knew
big nasally. Why? No, who brought in the DreamCon, bro? I need to buy. Who brought in the DreamCon, bro?
Yeah, that's a real crazy. Yeah, I know they said the basketball game, but it was not just the basketball game, bro. It was at that party. It was at that hot ass, sweaty ass party. Them germs was incubating.
Yeah, when you told me my eyes were red, yeah, I'm not coming out of here the same red. Nah, that was crazy, bro.
So I walked up. It was like, hey, it's crazy in here. No, do you see your eyes? I didn't know you was turning like that.
No, you look crazy to me because it was like, oh, this dude is gone. Number one, this is literally my first drink. I haven't even started drinking it, bro. Like, and then number two, I didn't smoke anything. So I'm like, all right, what the fuck is going on? Is he bugging or am I bugging? What the fuck?
I'm looking at you like I'm not trying to listen. Yeah, you're gone, buddy. You, no, I haven't drunk anything. Me. Yeah, okay, all right. This guy's definitely out of here. To the moon. Nah. Woo. Listen, if you're new to this, you want to be true to this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that join button. Make sure you hit that button at the top of the chat. That Twitch button.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If there is one button y'all need to hit, it's not even in the app, bro. It is going on another platform and following us on our new journey. All right, we're moving over to Twitch. Okay, here we go. Bang.
Bang.
7,000 already, man.
Oh shit.
Damn. That's a good number right there. Seven. It's a lucky number.
7,000 followers already?
Yeah. It's just crazy, man. So go ahead and follow the Twitch page. It's already branded and everything. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have a good time on there, man. I do want to start off this podcast by answering some of the questions that people had. You know, a lot of people had questions from our announcement. Number one, literally nothing is going to change. I want y'all to know that. I had a lot of questions about like, yo, is it going to be on Apple Podcasts still? Spotify, is it still going to be on YouTube? This is how it's going to go. We are going to live stream on Twitch. Everything else stays the same. All right? And even if you watch the full pod on YouTube, we will upload the full podcast on YouTube the day after. So for you guys, literally nothing changes, but we would appreciate y'all to watch the live stream on Twitch if y'all want to catch the shit live and get access to the content as fast as possible, essentially. So,
and trust me, you want to catch it live on Twitch because there's some stuff we can't do on YouTube that we can do on Twitch.
Yeah.
So definitely catch it live on Twitch. The move will commence September 1st. September 1st, we will be live streaming on Twitch. Clips, everything like that afterwards will be on YouTube, audio, all that stuff like that. Become a part of the community to stay with the updates, to stay with the community stuff. We're really going to tap into the community even heavier, even harder. Pause. No, just to make sure we're doing our community justice in this time of switcherino. And we do that, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Right? Went to Moe's today. Got me a little extra scoop on the house. Somebody actually said, hey man, I fuck with your takes. Bam. Extra scoop. So I'm loving it. It's working type shit. Didn't have a sticker to give him, but I'll probably go back. And last but certainly not least, hold on, we haven't done one of these in a minute. Ooh,
damn.
I like that. Kaz, first live in a while, I decided to home y'all a present. Love y'all.
Home.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's that Tennessee shit, bro. I don't even know if he's from Tennessee. I just made that shit up. Just made that shit up, man. Kaz, I don't know where you're from. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's that slang we just don't know about, bro. That's it.
You think we're getting too old?
Yeah.
That's that Tennessee. The best way to support us, I ain't gonna lie, is giving us money.
There's gonna be some Memphis dudes listening to me. What? You don't say that. Don't say that, Memphis.
Yeah, the best way to support us is just like Kaz did. We will stop everything we are doing in order to give you your recognition in the super chat. Shouts out to Kaz, man. I ain't gonna lie, so far better than everybody else in this stream.
Yeah.
Type shit. I want to add Flashpoint to the board. No cap. Flashpoint for $4.99. Souls, shout out to the Filipino brother. There's a lot of Filipinos watching this. Watch you hella and remember your old videos and always look forward to the off-season player rankings.
Yeah. Damn, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Never get one of those again. RS the Kid 24 for he has 3 months of membership, says hit the join button to join the Discord and have a spiritual awakening. Listen, last night I didn't know, well, I did or didn't know that it came out at 9, but Winning Time. I think I might do Winning Time right after this, to be honest with you. Let's watch Winning Time tonight in the Discord. That's our community show. And last but certainly not least, Long roster for 499 says Jollibee and Popeyes.
Big Jollibee, man.
Some of these are racially motivated. I guess Rush Hour is too.
Rush Hour is too. What the?
Cass said I meant give. LOL, and I'm from Michigan.
That's the Michigan slang.
Yeah.
Home y'all
live.
a present.
In a
I'm gonna ask
while.
Cece.
I decided to home y'all a present.
Type shit.
Listen, man. Let's get everything out of control. Let's get to the meat and the potatoes, man. Let's get to the meat and the potatoes of the conversation. Just right off rip. Cenat's a menace.
Oh shit. I thought we were gonna explain why Sage and Dom aren't here. First.
Oh, my bad. What
the fuck is going on, bro?
Mark, that's not a part of the clip. This is not a clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sage and Damo aren't here. If you live on the East Coast of the United States, type shit. It's the East Coast, right?
We all do.
Oh, did your power not go out?
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
Big Worcester.
Well,
apparently a storm took out their power. To keep it short, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know when they're gonna have power back. I'm assuming they're gonna try to make the pod, but we would love to have them here. You know, they're welcome. So, yeah, that's why they're not here.
Okay. Also, update: Tory Lanez did not get sentenced today. I don't. Yeah, he did not get sentenced today.
Is that a good or bad thing, or?
No, it just means they're delaying it with these conversations. Like, so many people came to speak on his behalf, trying to sway the decision of the judge already. Yeah. It's there, and then they explain why he is what he's going to take into consideration. The judge, what he's taking into consideration, what he's not taking into consideration. It says that the judge believes the actions after the shooting, the social media posts and harassments of Megan, are a major aggravating factor in his sentence. He says he won't consider the lack of remorse, but he says he's considering the post-shooting actions. We just gotta wait till tomorrow. Damn, had the thumbnail ready.
You're not gonna have bail, right? That's not a thing in this case.
No.
Damn,
he's in jail, facing a minimum of 9 years too. So,
just lost one of the best R&B artists in the world, man.
That's saying something about the state of R&B.
Cruz. Not too much on Tory, man. Damn. It's was really
totally
next up, though. I remember that 2019 run, bro.
Next up? What are you talking about?
He was really next up, bro. Had bangers upon bangers upon bangers.
I don't know what you're saying. I truly just do not understand what you're saying. Anyway, so where was I? Cenat the menace?
Yep.
Yeah, Cenat, man. That guy is a menace to society. Criminal. Right?
No.
Oh.
No.
Over this past weekend, Cenat, Phantom Slice, aka Phantom, BKA L Phantom, CKA Lo Phantom,
GKA Big Phantom. I don't know.
Big Phantom, the cannon.
The taxer.
Held a giveaway in New York City in Union Square, right? They were giving away PS5s, they were giving away gift cards, they were giving away PCs, and they wanted to give back to the community. It went totally left. When I say left, it went totally left in the situation. Apparently, approximately 10,000 people showed up. Yeah, 10,000 people showed up. They claim to have anticipated about 500, which I don't know.
How?
Yeah, I don't know. I counted on their social medias, and although like I know some overlap happens, dog, they have like 14, 15, pretty much like, I'm about to jump 20 million subscribers / followers cross platforms.
And this is like the most walkable city in the nation. Like, they don't even need to drive out. They just need to hop on a train or like go down the street. And, guy. That's
Type
crazy.
shit. Most walkable place. It's also the summertime for kids up north still. So it's not like anybody had any obligations to be anywhere or anything like that. They were just out and about in the streets. So I want to show this little snippet because I think this is like the best way we can show this without getting in trouble. I don't know. Maybe we'll still probably get in trouble. It doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. Kaz blessed us so we can get claimed this stream. I mean, this is making like big time news. This is making the CNNs of the world, the MSNBCs of the world. That's Phantom in the green hoodie right there. Duke was there, Agent was there, but this is the type of crowd that amassed. Now we definitely can't show some of the more violent things on here. But when I say they were jumping on cars, destroying people's property, there was a hot dog cart vendor. He got his property destroyed. Look at how many people out there.
Nah.
What goes on from here on out, bro? You feel what I'm saying? Everybody for themselves. This is a war out there, man.
Crazy. Yeah. There were a couple of fights. There were a bunch of people who were hurt, who were injured in the process. Bunch of people got trampled on, got stomped on, could not breathe. There was one girl that had a panic attack. There was a bunch of people who were just, acting degenerate. Did you see the fight video?
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen the people getting sturdy on multiple cars. I seen the girl crying on the ground and like Kai was trying to help her for real. Now there's a lot of crazy clips from that evening, bro, or that day. That shit was crazy.
Now, I think one of the craziest parts about this is that apparently there was a police officer that got their neck cut, stabbed, something like that. In this process, got their gun taken away as well. In this process as well. So it's just crazy, but overall, what are your thoughts as to how things went down? About the whole situation, really. What's your thoughts?
For me, I mean, I'm still a Kai fan. Like, I'm not gonna. This isn't cancel worthy for me, in my opinion. Like, he had good intentions. However, within that, we can have two sides of the token here, where we don't have to cancel him and do all that shit, but also hold him accountable to the mistakes that he made during this process. I found out throughout this whole process that like you need a permit to even host an event that even has the potential to host that type of capacity. And I think like him, I don't know if it was him or his team or whatever, someone over there fucked up and didn't really think this through. And it caused a whole lot of mess, in my opinion, that didn't need to happen whatsoever. Which is unfortunate. Because it could have been a really cool event. It would have been lit. It would have been great content, but it ended up being a disaster class for everyone, to be honest with you. I don't think anyone, maybe aside from a couple people, really came out of that thing like, nah, this was a good day. This was a good day. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it so far. I had a point that I wanted to. I want to ask you this: out of the 10,000 people that came out, how many do you think were legitimately Kai fans that were out there to participate in the giveaway? And how many of them did you think just saw a bunch of shit going on in the streets and wanted to join up in the fun?
Oh, I think that number is smaller. Because there was even one dude. Yeah, it's crazy. I think that might be like Sydney Sweeney's little brother. Does she have a little brother?
I don't know.
But so there was one dude that was like, "Yo, I just went to CVS, and I was trying to get me some food or whatever. I was trying to get me something, and then I saw that they had, you know, all this commotion going on. So then I hopped out to see what the commotion was about. I think that that's a small number. Now, to say fans, I can't say how many were specifically fans. I do think a large majority of those people were opportunists.
Yeah, that's essentially what I'm getting at. I feel like a lot of the people I saw were not there to meet with Kai and participate in this giveaway and have a good time. They saw people getting rowdy in the streets and just wanted to participate and saw there was riots and a bunch of shit going on. So fuck it. This is essentially my green light to act like a jackass. And I'm just a part of this big ass crowd. I think the same thing happened during Astroworld. I feel like throughout all of that shit going on. Maybe I'm not correct on that, but and just events like that where like there's mosh pits and shit like that, and you know, events like that. People just use these big ass events as an excuse to like go crazy, even though they really shouldn't.
Now, and that's true. And then I think that some of the people that may have been there for the intended purposes switched to that side as well. But I do still think that a good majority of them were there for Kai specifically, or AMP to some extent, to some degree. Now, what they thought they were going to accomplish, I can't really say. Like that's what I think I'm confused by. But I did see one video where Kai actually gets to like the point of passing out gift cards and stuff to people.
Mm-hmm.
Like he gets to the point where he can pass out the gift cards to people. People are accepting them, et cetera, et cetera. But the problem is, it looks like he just clearly underestimates it, because he's completely pressed in this circle. It's him, it's Punga, it's a security guard, it's Chris, and they're completely like backed into a corner, trapped and everything like that. So I'm saying that to say, like, it looks like they had no understanding as to how great this was going to be and how uncontrollable a frenzied crowd would be. And I think a frenzied crowd, a hostile crowd, hostile people within a crowd just make it more hostile. There was like not even a thought process as to how he was going to pass it out. Literally, I'm telling you, and I can pull up the video. It's him right here in the middle. It's Chris on this side. It's his friend Punga on this side. And they're just passing things out. Like, it's low-key like a first come, first serve. There's no real like giveaway in that, because I think a giveaway kind of alludes to there being a drawing or whatever the case may be. So from top to bottom, it's chaotic, and that leaves it open to whatever happens type situation.
Yeah, I want to bring up Taker's chat over here. He says he underestimated his influence, and I completely agree. Because I think even when we were at DreamCon, we kind of had similar conversations of like, I think as content creators, we lose sight of how big our actual audiences are because we get so lost in the game, and then we forget how big our audiences are until we actually see them in real life. Like, again, there's 1,100 of y'all watching this right now. First of all, shout out to y'all. But imagine seeing 1,100 people live. That's a shit ton of people. And when you get to a level of content creator as like an agent, as a Kai, as a Phantom, the numbers just, it's so, I'm just saying it's so easy to get lost in like just seeing them as numbers. When in reality, yo, bro, you got 2 million people following you on Instagram. You got 3 million on Twitch. You got 5 million on YouTube. So when you put out a tweet that gets seen by 2 million people, and even 1% of that sees your shit, that's going to be 10,000 people, which is exactly what happened during that day. So, you know, it sounds corny, but I think there is a level that you get to in content creation where with great power does come great responsibility type shit. Like, y'all gotta be prepared and understand, like, all this shit is new, all the fame is new, but at some point, bro, like, you got the funds to actually hire out a team and plan shit out. Like, there's the lack of resources is not an excuse for a lot of these big creators, in my opinion.
I'm seeing that there's felony charges against 5 of the estimated. Well, they're saying 5,000 people Friday. 30 adults, 31 juveniles have some sort of misdemeanor disorderly conduct charges. I can't. I hate honestly. I hate the way that folks have been like caping for this whole concept of underestimated the influence. We just came back from Austin where there was 30,000 people. If he asked on demand to get $1 from his chat, you can see how many people are going to give you $1. If I mean, he can't go to the mall, he can't go to Six Flags, he can't go to the grocery store, he can't go to a park. And I think at those points when you can't do normal stuff, you have to know for a fact that something is going my life is different. And I think that this is another thing that people get mixed up. And I started having these questions or conversations on my spaces. People on the outside may need to look at the content creators differently as well. It says that 30 adults. I thought it was kids. I don't know who you think Cenat. I know the running jokes on the internet. I know the little memes and all this stuff of the adults not liking him and et cetera, et cetera. There are so many people that watch Kai, consume the content, whether it be through clips, TikToks, Instagram reels, or whatever. Yeah, he has adult fans. Yeah, and an adult may mean 18 in the legal system, but in reality, he has fans that are in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s. He has adult fans.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how that looks. On this chart is literally gonna say, 30% of your fans are below 18, 20 to 25% of your fans are 18 to 30, and then the rest is like 30 and above. Even that 25%, like I mentioned earlier, bro, when you got 5 million followers, what is 30% of that, bro? Like, I don't know, like 500,000? 600,000? I might be wrong on those numbers, but that's still a big amount of people that watch your content. You know what I'm saying? So
I just can't. I literally can't understand. And people keep saying 50 isn't. I'm telling you, bro. I know you want to be naive about who these people are, and this to me is a part of the parasocial conditioning to make you believe that this is still your gangy, still your friend, your homeboy that's watching the same XXL freestyles as you, the same I don't know, like these are the same people who watch the same content as you, Mr. Beast, YouTube, et cetera, et cetera. That's the social conditioning that you have to believe that these people are still normal. But in reality, these people are out of here. Like they're out of here. They're on a different level. They have different problems. They have different money, all that stuff. I know because he still has the same chair and the same Blue Yeti mic and none of this stuff is professional. It makes you feel as if this is still this person on this level. But the influence that he has, the rooms that he's in, the numbers in his bank account, this is somebody who is a legitimate celebrity, like period, point blank. I can't stress that enough.
Nah, I agree. And I'm thinking about the whole like throwing him bail because he doesn't or he underestimated his influence. I kind of get it because I'm pretty sure this is his first time trying to throw some like meetup like this. But also, I feel like Kai's been a content creator long enough to know of the other things that have happened to other creators who have fucked up, setting up events. So you would hope in 2023, after all the shit that's happened, even as of recently, that we would learn from these mistakes, whether that be DreamCon, TanaCon, whatchamacallit. There was another one I was thinking of. But yeah, there's just been other events out there. Pretty Boy Fredo, I think, even like in the peak of COVID, threw that meetup in New York, and had like 1,000 people there. So if Fredo can pull that, Kai at this point in time when people are outside for real, and I think peak Kai right now is bigger than Fredo ever was at his peak. Like I just don't know how, not even Kai specifically, but just someone in their team did not see that coming, bro. Like I don't know. That's tough.
Even on this, because I said this on my stream earlier. Somebody had to remind me. Even when they did the "I Just Want to Rock" music video, like I know it's a little blurry, but we can see this is a lot of people. This is an insane amount of people right here.
And that was on some like impromptu shit, right?
That was on some "I'm on the street,
Pull up.
and pull up" type shit. So I type it out, and then this is what occurs right here.
Yeah,
So to
nah,
think
that's
that
nuts.
something with days worth of planning wouldn't produce more of an output, come on, bro. That's just naive on everybody's part. And if you don't have somebody in your camps, whether that be through AMP, your own management team, any of your other friends that you say you have that see something like this, if they can't say, yo, this is a bad idea. Like, hey, this is a bad idea. If you have your own management, if your management, this is a bad month. I mean, the bad year for his management team. Simple as that. Do you feel like he should get these charges for inciting a riot? I think that's the thing that people are really sticking on.
I mean, I don't know the law well enough to know exactly what qualifies, but I feel like if he qualifies under the criteria of the law, then I don't see why not, to be honest with you. So I'm leaning towards yes. Yeah, I'm leaning towards yes.
Do you feel like he I don't want to say made those, but encouraged those people to get as rowdy as they got?
Not directly. Not directly. I don't think he showed up there and said, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, we gonna we gonna act crazy. Pull up." You know what I'm saying? Stomp the grounds and everything. I don't think it was like that, but I think it's kind of similar to the Astroworld conversation we was having last year, where at Astroworld, Travis Scott is not telling y'all to do these mosh. All right, mosh right now. All right, let's do the crazy shit right now. But I think through the brand that he's developed and the music that he's made, it's kind of like you show up to Astroworld to, mosh and honestly do drugs and all that shit. I'm not saying Kai encourages that, but it's kind of on the same lines of culture of like, Kai is known as a lit content creator who gets lit. So when he hosts an event, you would assume, yo, it's gonna be lit. So let's act on that type shit. As opposed to, I don't know, Marquez Brownlee doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just two different brands. So
yeah. I will say I think your audience matters. Like the type of content you make matters. So that reigns true into how people interpret you as a personality, you as a person, and what you're comfortable with. And I also think that it is important to understand ultimately just how famous and who you are. I I I want to say that I didn't understand that they couldn't comprehend or he couldn't comprehend that this was the case. Maybe this is it. Like this is the thing that is it. This is another video from apparently the address where he stayed got leaked. And these are kids mobbing to this B&B. And you just have to move smart. So when I seen this video right here, but then I also saw on, and you can hear them talking about doing damage like right here as well. Hold on, let me go back real quick. You can hear them talk about inflicting damage.
Are we breaking the window? Nah, you want.
Talking about breaking windows and fuck this car and blah blah blah. But if you can't like this tells you, this stuff like this right here tells you exactly how big you are. If being in the rooms with Drake and Lil Baby don't tell you how big you are, stuff like this tells you how big you are. And I saw that video, and right after I saw that video, I also saw what's it called? I also saw him post on his Instagram story, you know, him singing in New York, the Empire State of Mind song. He started singing that on the top of the roof, giving away his location.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to move. You just have to move smarter. I know I personally don't do things like that, and we're not nowhere near that type of level. But I don't even do that now. I don't when I vlog and stuff like that. I don't show me leaving my house, what street I'm on, and what the houses are like, because I know people look for stuff like that.
I just want to address this in the chat. He said we're sounding like haters. He said y'all would cheer if this was a white or Asian creator. That shit is nowhere near his fault. The conversation, because I even saw the extreme of it in the chat. He was like, "Yeah, Kai is to blame for all of this." I think it's fine to like hold people accountable while also like still being fans of them. Like I'm not gonna walk out of this conversation not liking Kai anymore. I'm still gonna like Kai. I still fuck with his content. I still fuck with his movement. I don't think he's a bad person. I don't think he had bad intentions with what he did. I think it was a miscalculation. And that's it. That's it. Now, I'm very big on repeated behavior. To put labels on people, I'm a big fan of, yo, you got to do that shit repeatedly. And if it becomes a repeated thing, then I'm going to put that label on you. But in terms of this conversation, like, yo, can we just like not talk about what he should be held accountable for? Like, I don't think this is the craziest thing in the world. I think with everything, there is like a gray area. Things don't have to be so black and white. There's a lot of people to be blamed in this instance. Kai is one of them. But that also includes his management. That also includes the people who actually showed up and fucked up the whole day and actually did, the rioting and all the damages and all the injuries and all that shit. They also need to be held accountable. Like, it's just, to me, like, even with the NBA conversations, it's like just a pie chart to me. Like, no one is ever 100% of the blame as to why a team loses. Some of it's going to go to the coach. Some of it's going to go to the players. Out of those players, one specific player might have more to blame. You know what I'm saying? Some of it is just being outplayed by the other team. So
I think it would even be irresponsible on our end to get up here and say, hey, Kai, there's no blame on Kai. Kai's not at fault at all. Kai's not, he did nothing wrong. He did everything right in this situation. That would be irresponsible on our behalf to say that or not talk about the things that he could have done better in this situation. If we came up here and sat and said, yo, this person who fought this person, that's wrong. Obviously, that person's wrong. This person who jumped on this person's car, hey, that's wrong. Obviously, that would be wrong. Like, we understand that that's wrong. There's really nothing to even say to that in a conversation. We'll just be beating a stupid dead horse at that point. But to come on here and talk about, what somebody could do better in the future, what the thought process was going into this situation in general, I think that that's definitely more productive than saying, Kai did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. It's not his fault at all. And I was seeing that take online as well. Like, that's crazy that people would, if they had the opportunity, say, oh, Kai, you did nothing wrong. It's not your fault. It's those people's fault. That's the same enabling circle that he has around him now.
Yeah. I would just like to see everyone's stance. Because I don't know. I just see a lot of parallels between this situation and what happened at Astroworld. Because even back then, we were having conversations of like, yo, is Travis to blame? Like, he shouldn't be blamed for what his fans did. But then I just remember those conversations. It's like, okay, dude, we're not saying he's 100% of the blame, but like 20, 15, 30, like he deserves a part of the blame, bro. This is Travis Scott. This is Astroworld. This is his festival. So like, he has to hold some sort of accountability to this. No, now, how much is the question? But to say no, to say zero, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I heard they said Travis said when people were telling him that people were getting trampled and couldn't breathe and stuff like that, he was saying that, well, Drake hasn't performed yet, so we can't stop the show.
No, jeez.
And
that's crazy.
I only saw that from like 2 sources, but that's extremely crazy if that is the case. But if people do want to come up, I have no problem inviting them up
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna
they
go ahead
can
and
share their
spam up
thing.
the link one more time.
Pause. I don't know how that's a
Yeah.
pause.
No. I see it. We already got a couple people up here.
See the vision? See the vision type shit.
TBM.
TBM don't want nothing.
Hello?
Yes.
It's popping. Hold on. I gotta call you back. What's good? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all young bulls? Feel me?
This was not the TBM I first met, man.
Yeah.
Remember when he was asking us for dating advice, man? Remember that?
I remember that too. I'm a cute guy now. You feel me? Got the eyebrows done, nails done, haircut.
Oh my gosh, please.
Yo, any ladies in the chat, hit me up. You feel me? You know.
TBM, the
What happened?
situation, the Kai situation.
Car situation. Oh, yo, it was busting. I ain't even gonna lie. Bitches was shaking ass on the fucking on the lights and shit. Cause
You were there?
huh? Nah, my girl was there though. She was. Look, I could show you some shit. Hold on, I got you. Let me see.
Please don't show us any nudes. Why was she there?
Good.
What was she there? What was the point of her being there?
I ain't gonna lie. She trying to be like an influencer or whatever. So she was just trying to get content. That's really what it was. And she asked me to go. She was like, "Yo, pull up." Da da da. I was like, "I got a haircut at 4:00. You feel me? I can't go." She was like, "All right, bet I'm gonna go with my sister or friend or whatever." And it was busting over there. You feel me? I heard about it on the. Actually, I was in the nail salon and it was like, "Yeah, such and such happening. Niggas fighting." Yo, my man's actually that went there. He got robbed. Somebody took his shoes. Like the nigga fell down to the ground because he was running. Because I think somebody like got cut in the neck or some shit, like a cop or something. I forgot.
Yeah.
But basically,
Yeah.
he was running and he fell and he got up and some nigga like just took his shoes off and like just went off. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. My other man's lost his phone. Somebody pickpocketed him, took his phone. There was a lot going on. Yeah.
What the fuck, bro? That's wild. That's wild.
Thank you for your eyewitness accounts, TBM. Thank you. Get him out of
He's
here.
still laughing. He's still
Get him out of
laughing.
here. Get him out of here. How you doing today? We were muted. He thought he was
about to
gonna
spit.
pod. Yeah.
What's good, y'all?
No, you're still muted. You're still
still
muted,
muted,
I don't know
man.
why you.
It might be on the mic, gang. Is that a Yeti? I know it's a Yeti.
Is the actual mic muted? Check the mic. The actual mic.
That's not a Yeti. That's one of them razor things. All right, we gonna go back to you.
Yikes!
We're gonna go
Damn.
back to you. Let's go. Let's go to Chris.
What's up, y'all?
How you doing, Chris?
Let's go.
I'm chilling, enjoying the pod. Woo woo.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the situation, man?
I ain't really have any. You guys said everything.
Chris, get out of here then.
Oh shoot. All right, so I didn't really hear a lot because I just joined, but I got a specific question. So, do you think he should be specifically charged with inciting it? I don't know if you answered that already, but specifically that charge.
So I looked up what inciting a riot was in New York City, and it doesn't take a lot of people to technically incite a riot. Now, inciting a riot is like a misdemeanor, so I don't want people to think that this is like some crazy thing. But inciting a riot is when someone urges 10 or more persons to engage in tumultuous and violent conduct of a kind likely to create public alarm. Now, violent, can't necessarily say, although there was violence going on, can't say that he was creating the violence per se or promoting the violence. However, the tumultuous activity, getting lit, turning up, we're gonna do whatever, then I think that part is the case. There were some things that he was saying. I guess they let him go on his Instagram live and he was talking about it on there, saying, go home, et cetera, et cetera. There was one part that was clipped super out of context where he said, if you're out here at this point, that's on you. You know, that's not me, that's on you. Whatever happens, happens. So some of those words are going to be taken out of context. And ultimately, this is what's going to happen. Like, this is what happens when you're a celebrity. Like, they use your words out of context. They're going to try to paint a picture of you in the media. I hate that this had to happen specifically in his hometown, because especially if they levy like some sort of, I don't want to say ban, but you know, trespassing order in his own city. That would be crazy. But you know, I it's possible. I could see why they would say inciting a riot, and he gets those, you know, 2 counts of inciting a riot.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with one of my friends earlier because it was like kind of drawing a parallel to like the January 6th incident with Trump, because he was like literally saying we're gonna go to the Capitol and tear it up, like literally saying that. So that's why I was like, did he really incite it? Because you know he never said, "Oh, we're gonna tear up the city" and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. So yeah, I just wanted to ask that.
Even if it was just, yo, come and make loud noise, so we can, and that's what's nasty about the court. Even if he said, we come to Union Square, we're gonna turn up, we're gonna dance, we're gonna get sturdy, etc., but we're gonna turn it up. That can be interpreted as tumultuous, you know, activities, and those people could then take that and go left with it. And that's nasty, but that's the legal system.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask that. Yo, so it's Jason Tatum for MVP, man.
Type shit. No, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You from the city? Like,
Nah, I'm from Jersey.
Get him out of here.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Let's
I
take
was a little bit
couple more.
excited. I was a little bit
It
excited. I ain't gonna
was
lie.
good.
What's good, man?
My whole thing with this is just like, as an influencer, I was in the stream where he announced everything.
Mm-hmm.
The man said 500 people, and I'm just like sitting there watching him and Phantom like estimate. Do y'all not know who y'all are? Do y'all not know where y'all, what level y'all at right now? To think that 500 people is gonna show up to New York in that small ass park, it just didn't make sense to me. And something that he also said during that stream was, he was talking about DreamCon, and I had just watched y'all video about all the criticism of DreamCon. He didn't mention none of that, so I'm just thinking like, okay, maybe he's not aware of all the people that wasn't from 6,000 to 20,000, something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, maybe you're not aware of that, but at the same time, bro, you're Kai Cenat, 300 subs. What it was in the marathon or whatever he did, 300 subs. So I think that the charges that he's gonna get, sadly to say, I don't want him to get these charges, but I think he might get hit with these charges just because of all the dumb shit. And plus, fuck all those kids that was on the fucking cars and shit. If you have never worked for a car, if you have never did 9 to 5 work, you ain't never did none of that, I just think it's probably the dumbest thing. And I was super tight watching all this happen. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen from 17, 18, whatever the fuck, however the fuck how old these kids are. That's the biggest thing to me. And also, those parents are trash. All of them. That's like my biggest takeaways from this.
No fathers.
I want to ask both of y'all this, because I know Kai is the center stage. He is the main draw to this whole thing. Are y'all more disappointed in Kai or his team? Because I feel like I'm more disappointed in his team.
The team, because of what I heard from Jadee on stream. That I think he mentioned that the manager is a lawyer. That's like, I can't even comprehend how your manager is a lawyer and doesn't see any of this coming. I just can't comprehend that, to me, honestly. He does deserve blame for being naive and the fact that you thought you weren't Kai Cenat and not being more organized, but they deserve more blame based off of the things that Omar was saying about earlier this year and where we are now. It just don't make no sense.
Yeah, because I feel like the main purpose of offloading certain tasks to other people in business is so that you can just focus on whatever the fuck your business is.
Yep.
So, for example, myself, like the reason why I have an accountant, the reason why I have a bookkeeper, the reason why we have all these editors, this, that, and the third, is so that all we got to do is click that StreamYard link at 7:30 Eastern on Mondays and Thursdays, and we just got to perform. So for Kai, that's the reason why he has that team. It's so that all he got to do is think about the ideas, think about how to entertain this chat, entertain his followers, and everything else should be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So that's why in these like when these situations with celebrities like happen, and it's not just with Kai, I'm disappointed in the team, which low-key is still partly on Kai because that's kind of your job to hire out those people.
True.
But it's kind of like a give and take of like, damn, like this is your job, is to protect this dude's likeness. And that's why you're getting paid the way that you're getting paid. And you're fucking that up, bro. Like, nah, that's crazy.
But let me ask y'all, do y'all think that any extended hate is gonna come from this? Or is it something that's gonna blow by, people learn from this, and we're gonna move on?
This is just an add-on to people who already have feelings towards him already. This is for the crowd that already thinks he's not funny. This is for the crowd that already thinks he's not mature. The fans are going to stay the fans. Now, Jadeon talked about, the idolization of these content creators and et cetera, et cetera. But I don't understand. Well, I understand. And that has to deal with parenting and, fathers being in the home as we joke and et cetera like that. But the fans are going to stay the fans. And if anything, hate makes them double down even harder. Mm-hmm. So they'll double down. They'll triple down on this. Like this only adds to the fire. Oh, shit.
Yeah. No, I agree.
One more question though. Do you guys think that whenever he comes back on stream, he needs to, I wouldn't say like discipline or like, because he's not their parents. Mm-hmm. But should he say something to his fans to the likeness of like, that's just not what I represent? As far as him and his brand, should he retool his brand or should he keep on going the way it is?
I personally think he should, because if he doesn't, it's going to say the other. Exactly what you're saying. It's kind of like by staying silent and not saying anything, it's kind of like you're saying, okay, this is my brand, in my opinion. Right. So I just don't think it would take a lot for him to just say, yo, I ain't gonna lie, my intentions were not for that to happen during that day, and I definitely don't condone any of the violence that fucking went on. I apologize. We'll do better next time. Yeah, we'll do better next time. But the motherfuckers who was, getting sturdy on the cars, I don't represent those dudes. I don't condone what they did. I don't think I think he can do that, in my opinion.
Well, let me say this. You can say that, but I specifically want to target the question about rebranding yourself and retooling yourself. Mm-hmm. I think that's the most complex, really low-key impossible task that you can do, as a social media or as an online entity. Rebranding is like impossible, especially when you reach this level of magnitude. There was this one woman on Twitter, she said it, and I'm trying to find her Twitter where she said it. But she said, I wish, I wasn't looked at so sexually. Like, I wish I wasn't sexualized. Now, she doesn't do OnlyFans content or anything like that. She's a woman who happened to got into good shape, and then she started posting like bikini pics and stuff like that. And she was like, I wish, people would stop sexualizing me type shit. Now, we could talk about the rightness, the wrongness about being sexualized based off of bikini pics, whatever, cool. But the question is, can you do something about that now? And I personally feel like the answer is no. I personally feel like the answer is no. Unless you can populate sides of the internet that truly don't know you exist, and that comes without the interference of the other side, because that's what happens. Even if you get to that other side of the internet that doesn't know you exist, somebody from the side of the internet where you came from is going to know that you exist. They're going to find you, and they're just going to blast you out for who you are.
I'm not going to lie. That's why, me personally, I kind of quit just trying to start these channels to tap into a new audience that I've never tapped into before, because I feel like ultimately, as long as my face is in all these videos, there is going to be a point where like they'll just know who I am. Like, there's going to be a cohesive brand to me. So this is more so on the lighter side of things. Like, I feel like my strategy moving forward is just making everything cohesive instead of trying to grow this lifestyle brand and then this tech brand independent from Souls and Sage and all that other shit. I also think why it's a reason why Agent has blown up like much more in the last year or so is because if you remember like his strategy like a year and a half ago, it was to have as many channels as possible with different audiences. But then he realized, what if like I just focused in on like 2 to 3 things
Right.
that
Give
all
them
work
fire.
together? Yeah, so AMP, his streams, his vlog channel, and even that like he slowed down. But it's really AMP and the streams at this point. And yeah, so everything just kind of works together. And even like on playback, some of the things that they cover, it kind of leans towards, yo, Agent is Agent. So
Right.
what is Agent's feedback on these topics specifically? So
I got one more question for you guys. Do you guys think
On the pod.
location? Hey man, we potting right now. You guys think location played a good part in this? Do you think like
Absolutely.
New Yorkers here? Oh, the person that came from this block, this street, whatever the case may be, blew up to where he is now, is coming back here to our hometown. Like, I don't think if he came to Miami and said, "I'm going to South Beach" and gave 2 days notice, it might not have been that crazy. But because it was specifically New York, and New York, I don't want to put the stereotype on New York people, but from what I can hear, it's a more rowdy city than most. So
You can put it on New York. I've said this in spaces and in other places before. The address to the AMP house is known. Both of them. When they the first house they had and the house that they moved, it's not a secret. I'm not gonna put it out there on the internet as to how to find it, but it's been plastered across all the platforms. They don't face that same type of as they did in Atlanta. They go to OTE. They go to overtime. Now, I get it. You could talk about more security potentially at overtime. I would probably argue you down a little bit, but there's no same level of that type of interaction as opposed to what happened in New York.
to
But that
extend this
also-
question, my answer is yes. But to extend that question, I want to ask Omar this: if Kai and Phantom were from Atlanta specifically, and they did that exact same thing, but they were from Atlanta, do you think the crowd would have been big enough for like the same thing to happen? Maybe not 10,000, but do you think like 5,000 people would show up and there would still be some rioting going on that would be problematic and they would have been charged with?
I think and being from Atlanta,
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes too much of a difference, but I think it would. I just ultimately think it would have been different. Now, mind you, there's some other factors that go into that. The ability to travel is one of those.
True.
The ability to gather is a
take a subway,
you know,
at the park.
you could take, like you say, you can take all types of public transportation in New York. So I think that's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think it would have been rowdy? Kind of. But also, do I think the level of this might be me dick sucking Atlanta, the level of care for those types of creators or famous people in Atlanta is lower. I wholeheartedly feel like it's lower. Because from my experience, I seen Rick Ross walk around Target. And I'm talking about him and 2 other dudes and a woman have a shopping cart and they walking around Target. I seen, Lil Baby just eat at a restaurant.
That's
Like, it's not the same, if that makes sense.
But that's different than like Lil Baby posting on the story, yo, pull up to this park. I'm doing a giveaway.
he's definitely getting like probably 5K.
that's what I'm saying.
But I've also seen him do giveaways, and it's not the same way. They do give backs and all that other stuff
I
too.
think you said that earlier in your stream earlier. About,
Yeah,
like,
I've seen them do
organized-
give backs about turkeys and book bags and all that stuff. It's the nature of who they are. Like that's a big part of it. It's the nature as to who they are.
So you
No.
think ultimately, again, in this scenario, a lot of people still would have pulled up. I think we agree. But do
Yeah.
you think it would have gotten to the point where they should have been charged with all this other shit in Atlanta? Yes or no?
Atlanta probably wouldn't play with them. I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised New York did what they did, but yeah, they would have beat them. Some guns would have been drawn. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody would have. And no, and I'm being serious. It probably would have been worse. I ain't gonna lie. Simply because people got guns. It's simply because people got guns.
I feel
But
it.
one thing I do agree with Omar said in his stream earlier, the way that just the position that these, even though I said fuck them earlier in the stream, just the position that these boys or men or whatever they call themselves put themselves in, and by proxy what Kai put them in, it's just we should know better at this point based off what since 2020 to now, the things that have been going on. Why are we putting ourselves in that position? I don't know if you've seen this, but a little black boy just picking up a vase, hauling it at a police officer. I'm just like, but why? I don't comprehend like what's going through your mind. Maybe it's peer pressure. Maybe a homie say, "Yo, I dare you to do this. I double dog dare you to do that." But I just don't understand why. Why is that your go to?
I think it's the mob mentality aspect of this situation specifically, because you're in this environment where like everyone is just going crazy. So your mentality is, hey, if everyone's going crazy, I'm just one person out of these 10,000. They're not gonna bother me. You know what I'm saying? Even in these videos, like if they're gonna focus on someone, it's the dude that's on the car. It's the dude on the side, but the dude in the back just kicking the shit. Just kicking the shit, making hella dents, but you don't see him on camera. Like no one's really gonna pay attention. So I think that's the
1,000 cops compared to 1,000 to 10,000 people. If we're saying it's 10,000,
yeah.
it's a lot.
But the problem with that is you end up as that one boy. You got that mentality that B Souls was saying, but you end up as that one boy whose head went through the window of that taxi. That's what ends up happening.
The ones that were falling off the back of the car.
Yeah.
They're calling you
man,
Bizarro
shout out to y'all,
Omar.
man. I love the things that y'all got going on from Twitch to YouTube, from all the individualism y'all got going on. Shout out. Keep doing y'all thing.
Thank you, Bizarro Omar.
Nigga Omar. Type shit.
Yo, whoa. No, let me stop.
Relax.
Let's read a couple of these super chats. That guy for $10 said, "Hey, B Souls. Oh my God. What albums have you been marinating to lately?"
Marinating is crazy. He's trying to say masturbate. Is that crazy for me to assume? I don't know.
I think so.
Crazy for me to assume, or you think he's saying masturbating?
No. Yo, what albums have you been marinating
to? I've been listening to a lot of original Filipino music, OPM for short. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in my bag lately. It's not really an album. It's like a bunch of singles. So
is that what they call it for real, or you're just calling it OPM?
Yeah, it's literally called OPM.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Put us on
right now.
Yeah, give me.
Some slow. I don't know.
Yeah, play something for us, man. I'll play some.
I don't know how they play with copyright.
Fuck you, mean. QB ski OPM. Yeah, I like that. I already like it.
Let me see.
Oh, this color shit is changing every 2 seconds. It's
I'm saying some love shit, some cool shit. Gotta take a break from Moneybag Yo. So
that's true. I do agree. I agree. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man.
Zoe, you have the autonomy to come up here. I think Zoe is actually in our Discord. I don't know why he's ducking like this. Zoe, you can come up, man. You can come up, man. It's Kai. It's Key for $9.99 says Kai should have known better, but he didn't know it would be that bad. But they made him and minority teens look bad, more specifically black teens. I agree. I don't think he would have. Nobody would have thought. Nobody would have thought it would have ended up like that. I don't think nobody. You can't even envision something like that. They'll be in the news for a minute, though. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait for Joe Budden to talk about him. No cap.
In the shower.
Jack for $4.99 says, shout out to all the black people during the Montgomery Tea Party. Shouts out to y'all, man. Shouts out to y'all. GT for $4.99 says, why aren't y'all on Twitch? And Omar, that storm was crazy, wasn't it? We don't live in the same house.
Was it storming where you're at?
Yeah. That's why I said the whole East Coast. I thought it was storming up there too.
It was cloudy. It was drizzle.
But... we aren't on Twitch because we don't start until September 1st, buddy. So
yeah, follow us though. Twitch.tv/Let's Keep It a Buck. Dude, that's so nice to say, man. TTTV/LKIB. Come on, man. Yeah.
To Quay White for $4.99 says, it's only blacks that call you a hater when holding other blacks accountable. It's sad for real. Bezos?
I guess. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't really got an Asian audience to talk about Asian shit to even have anything to say to
it's apparently it's hella Filipinos that are hella Filipinos.
Apparently the big thing in my community is American born Filipinos versus like purebred Filipinos that were born in the Philippines. Apparently that's a big thing. So
you're claiming the purebred side, right?
Hell yeah.
You think you're better? Or it's different? No. It's different.
It's different. It's different.
All right. Simba King for $5 says, first time in live chat VOD viewer. Souls, stop hating on my guy Embiid. And he deserved the MVP. My hot take of the week, Jalen Hurts second best QB. Sage and Damo are not here, buddy.
You already had like 3 hot takes before your hot take, bro. Relax.
Yeah, you're done. Anthony for $4.99 says, Lil Uzi and Kai didn't get charged before.
That was a different scenario, though.
Yeah, different scenario, different magnitudes. Come on, baby. You know better than that. Roderick for $5 on the Super Cash says, Yams and Spam podcast. Yams and Spam pulling 5 or 973 now.
Shout to Spam, man.
Adonis Burner for $5 says, 2 black men set us back this weekend. Who was the other black man?
Phantom?
Yeah, that's crazy. And then Adonis Burner sends $5 again to hammer that point home that 2 black men really wanted us to know that 2 black men set us back this weekend.
Chat saying Tory. Tory
didn't set. Oh my god, Tory shot Meg, dog. Get over it. I want people to get over that. It's cool, man. Yeah, I mean it's not cool that he shot her, but he shot her. Like
Tory shot her. It's cool, man. It's cool.
Like what you want for at this point? What do people want people to say? He shot her. All right. Like,
just give him a mic in jail, bro. That's all I want. Can he just get a mic, bro? That's it. That's all I want. Can we both hold him accountable and allow him to make music? Like, is that too much?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Did you see that one dude? I think this is a funny story. I think it's a little funny story. That one dude that was like basically begging women to get like male gynecologists. Did you see that? No? Oh.
That were begging men to be male gynecologists?
No, women to get male gynecologists.
No.
Okay.
Begging women to...
You help understand why certain women will only go to female gynecologists, even when you need major surgery. So when you're looking for BBLs or liposuction, these same women will fly all over the country to find the best doctor with the best deals. They're looking for the best. Or if they're getting their hair done, makeup, eyelashes, you name it. It doesn't matter if it's a man, woman, whoever is the best, they're going to find them to get their hair done. It don't matter if it's a man. But if you need surgery on one of the most important things of your body and your future, it has to be a woman. That's kind of like me saying, hey, if I have an issue with my prostate, I only could go to a man because he has a penis and he has a prostate. Women don't have it. So I exclude all of the phenomenal women surgeons because I need a man. Somebody please make it make sense for me, because I'll have women that'll DM me after their surgery to ask my opinion about their surgery that they had, right? But they won't never come to me because I'm a man. So please, somebody make it make sense of why everything else doesn't matter about gender. But when it comes to surgery for your future and your body, that you are looking for the best woman possible. Not to say that there aren't some phenomenal women surgeons, but if you're looking for the best, you would just exclude it because it's a man.
Oh, I get the point now. I don't agree, but
How about to say?
I don't agree, but I see the scenario now.
You see where he's coming from. You pick it up what he's putting down.
Yeah. I get a grasp
Okay.
of the situation.
So
I
he is.
don't agree.
So he is a gynecologist. He's also on TikTok, so he makes gynecology TikToks.
What does that look like? So this is the clip.
No, I really it's like skits, which is nasty. He makes gynecology skits. He also has a practice out in Chicago, Illinois, and they looked it up, and these are the reviews. Is this it? Is this right? I think this is right. These are the reviews on
Oh shit. Yo, 1.7 stars is crazy.
1.7 stars is criminally low, even with 11 reviews. There's no way for the vaginal doctor, man. I don't I think another reason why he's not getting clients.
Maybe you're just not the best. How about that, bro? You just do you even qualify, bro? You're not ranked. You're not ranked.
This is why he's probably also getting a lot of backlash. I preach to everyone that you must search until you find a doctor that will treat you like family. My little sister is my patient because she knows that there's absolutely no one that's going to look out for her more than me. Family first.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that, bro. I hate these pickles you put me in, bro. I swear to God. You always put me in all these fucking pickles, bro.
If you was dating a woman for real, and she said to you,
What the fuck, bro?
if you was dating a woman and she said to you that her brother was her gynecologist,
What's up, bro?
oh, look, this she really hit you with the curveball. God, something's
He's so
going
good,
on
too.
down there. I gotta go down. I gotta go and get checked 3 times this month. I don't know. Like she's getting checked extra frequently from her brother gynecologist. What do you say to that? What do you say to that, man?
First, I look him up on Google, and then when I see he got 1.7 stars, this is your brother. This is your go-to man's, bro. 1.7 stars, and he's your brother. What's up with you? Nah, that's nuts, bro. What would you do?
Not only is this not only is this criminal, first of all, he's doing a bad job. And what's crazy is in his video, he sounds like so perturbed, dude. He's like, why y'all don't ever want to come to us men? Why? Not discounting the fact that he's like not good at his job. Well, I mean, he feels as if he's good at his job.
Of course he does.
I don't. Whoo, man, that's crazy.
Do you agree with the whole point though? Because I honestly agree with the whole point. Because I feel like to be a gynecologist, you got to go through like hella training and hella education just to get to that certification. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like there's certain things that supersede, the education or whatever. Sometimes that experience really does matter, and there are some experiences that you can't teach. Like, you literally can't teach. Some experiences are just lived. I'm sorry that he went into that profession. Maybe nobody told him before. Because that's all. I'm also questioning that. Like, why did you decide? You're smart enough to become a doctor. Why did you decide specifically to become a gynecologist? Because
you know he a freak, bro. You know he a freak.
Come on. That's what I'm saying.
His second option was being a chiropractor, bro. Freak a leak.
Dog, what? Like, what if I could only imagine somebody giving him a scholarship to be like lead plastic surgeon or lead heart surgeon at such and such hospital, and his ass is like, nah, I'm gonna be with gynecologist.
Nah, he definitely was that dude in high school that took that one art class with all the women just so he can be in the class with all women.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, all the bitches gonna be in this class.
Come on,
bro. What's up? What's up?
So I get like I understand I don't understand his gripe. I understand the conversation. Ultimately, like you can't have certain experiences, and sometimes I'm just gonna want certain experiences. I think personally.
What's his name? Real quick, just what's his
Dr.
name?
Pierre Johnson, MD. I looked it up. They deleted all the reviews, the Google reviews. He's at 1 star. He's at 1 star now on Google. All his other, if you hit reviews though, I mean he's not highly rated. I ain't gonna lie. He's got a health grade score that looks pretty low. What's it called? But I ultimately feel like, oh, okay, wait. I did find a way to look up his reviews. Yeah, like I would want a black therapist. As a black man, I would want a black therapist. Now, preferably a black male therapist, but like my second option would be a black woman therapist, just because they understand some of the traumas that I may have in that regard. As a primary care, I remember my mom told me this is like a primary care doctor. She wanted me and my brother to have a male primary care doctor, just because we're men, we have men health problems, and it's easier to express that to a man than it would be to a woman. I think that makes sense to me. I don't know. I don't know about you. I think
that makes sense. I feel like that makes sense. I just feel like in that scenario where like I don't know. I guess it does then. I guess lived experience does matter. I just feel like when you go through medical school and you're already licensed, you have to go through like extensive training. I understand like it's still different than actually having that body part, but I would just assume that a lot of it isn't just memorizing flashcards. Like there's actual hands-on training as to what the fuck to do. So I'm just saying, man.
And that can be the case, but at some point there's a level of experience that you would get, or that you wouldn't get if you didn't live these situations.
Well, I feel like the difference is like it's a technical skill, I guess, like being a surgeon. Is it not? It's a technical skill that you can work on.
Sure.
So it's kind of different compared to having a therapist where it's on some like, oh, okay, so I see where you're coming from. It's relatable to my lived experience as well type shit. I don't know.
But even with that, I think there's still some things technically that go on with you that just may not go on with the opposite sex, the opposite race, the opposite, whatever. But that's just the way that I see it. I a lot of people. I had to get my girlfriend in on this one. This is his health grade score. He's got a 2.7 overall. I went a while back. He was whatever, but recently a video has gone viral, and it was so classless and tasteless. I thought, oh wow, that was my gyno. Terrifying. This is crazy that somebody just And listen, we're not gonna read the good reviews, duh. This is from May. I had 2 separate experiences with Dr. Johnson, and both were disappointing. He comes off as cocky and insensitive. First time I met him was in the ER in Harvey. Let me zoom in a little bit. I came in because I could not keep anything down. I was constantly vomiting, having contractions. Dr. Johnson walked in the room, clearly annoyed. He barely walked in all the way and said, "You're dehydrated. How much fluids have you been drinking?" I gave him this weird look because obviously he did not read my chart. If he did, he would know that I could not keep anything down. After he saw my face, he began quickly look through my info, telling me I was unable to keep food and drinks down. To come back, the second time I saw him, he told me that he was not convinced that my small cyst was causing me the pain that I was describing. He was very insensitive and flat out rude. He even answered his cell phone mid-conversation, then apologized because it was telemarketing. Never again.
Yeah, I've seen the other reviews. A lot of it is like, yo, he's cocky and rude type shit.
Insensitive, yeah.
Yeah. Man. I just feel like I think my final stance on this is just go where you're comfortable. Now, defining what comfortable is to you, that's up to you. Does comfortable mean looking at, whose doctor has the most 5-star reviews? That's fine. If it means being with a woman in this specific instance, that's fine to me. But I feel like if I'm getting a surgery, I would like to be as comfortable as possible. You know what I'm saying? So I feel it.
If you had to get that's a crazy tattoo. If you had to get and I keep going back to therapist, maybe I should. I don't know. I guess this just goes back to preferences. Like, I have certain preferences when I do anything. If you go into like a Korean restaurant, if you had the preference as to who cooks.
I'll give you a perfect example,
Korean
because I think there's a legitimate problem going on in these streets, man, these American streets. If you go to a boba place and it's not ran by Asians, it's not a good boba place, man.
What's the problem? Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, if it's not ran by Asians, man, it's not a good boba place. But if you go to a boba place that's ran by Asians, the boba gonna be good. Dead ass.
So that's okay. So that's part of it. So if you had a preference for these places that you walk into, want Korean barbecue, although apparently you have to cook your own food at Korean barbecue, but you want Korean barbecue, you walk in and it's nothing but Hispanic people there.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on here, buddy?
Get up out of here.
Yeah, move, buddy. No, I get it. I got the whole preference thing now. Now that we had our dialogue type shit.
Especially if it's life or death. Shit, I guess I need to get my hot take of the week off. I have analysis paralysis. No, that's not. That's not my hot take of the week. My hot take of the week is we are gassing up how impressive Steph Curry is tremendously.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Sorry.
You're going basketball with it? What the fuck?
Yeah, I really didn't. Oh, no, I do have one. My hot take of the week. All right, I'm sorry. That wasn't my real one. I was scrolling
Thank
down.
God, bro. Damn.
It was
in the off season too? What the fuck?
In the off
the off season.
My hot take of the week, and it's not very hot. Drake is a terrible dad. Drake is a deadbeat dad. I can go ahead and say Drake is a deadbeat dad. There was a clip that came out. Sorry for all the Aubrey's angels out there. Shouts out to the real dads that stood up for what was right, who spoke back and was like, yeah, this guy is tripping. Drake is a fucking idiot. This shit.
Knowing what your kid weighed when they popped out is such a useless fact. Like, I'm sorry, I do not know what my son
That's
weighed.
what I'm saying. But it doesn't mean you don't love your son.
Knowing what your kid weighed when they popped out is such a useless fact. Like, I'm sorry, I do not know what my son
That's
weighed.
what I'm saying. But it doesn't mean you don't love your son.
Now, I don't know the context of the conversation. I got the snippet. Man, Pusha T, he did damage on him. a useless fact, I guess, is something to say.
Mhm.
Like, in the grand scheme of things, is it your social security number? Is it, you know, I don't know. Is it making you live longer? I don't think so. It's not doing any of these things. However, why would you tell the public that your child's weight is a useless piece of information? Especially when your child is like 2 years old. That nigga's child is like 3 years old or something like that. What else could you need to know about your son?
He said, "Slow day, huh?"
It absolutely is. What else could you need to know about your son?
You're stretching it, bro. To say he's a deadbeat
Pause.
off of that.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. You're reaching. There you go. Pause.
No, this
I
is
guess.
just that's another one. That's crazy. But that's just another one on top of all the other stuff that's happened. I'll never get over the hiding your son from the world type shit. And then him coming out later. I wasn't hiding him. I wasn't hiding my son from the world. I was hiding the world from my son. Whatever. However the fuck he said it, where he tried to paint it. And that was some corniness. That was awful, bro. You don't, honestly, the ones that be, the dads that be saying, yo, get rid of it, abort it, etc., to then turn around and try to flip the script when the baby is here, I think those men are corny. I really do. I wholeheartedly do. I'm sorry.
If you want to build up a case and say, okay, these 7 to 10 facts and instances build up to my case as to why Drake is a deadbeat dad, that's fine. But to just put it on that clip, I think that's stretching it a little bit. Pause. But yeah.
He's a deadbeat, man. I know the Aubrey's Angels, they might be dipping out right now, but I'm sorry.
You lucky I'm here.
I saw a bunch of dudes, dads in the chat that were not in the chat, but in the comment section of that tweet that were saying like, yo, this is the most important day of my life. Like, I'll never forget those moments, especially seeing how young my kid is. Now, when you get older as your child ages, I think forgetting what the age or forgetting the time, the exact weight and all that stuff, I think that's totally understandable. Again, your child is like 3. It's a 3-year-old child. What else is there to know about a 3-year-old child, Bezos? Is pant size?
Pant size.
That baby,
bro, he's busy. Come on,
my God. Okay, that's what we say. He's busy about his kid. He's too busy for his kid.
Nah, bro, he's busy on that tour, man.
Yeah, he's a deadbeat, man. He's a deadbeat. I don't think that's crazy to say. I don't know why that's so crazy to say. Let's talk about a couple more things in this slow news we got here. Oh, we do gotta talk about Jackson Mahomes or something. I'm not gonna say that for Damo. All right, the Jamie Foxx situation. Did you see the Jamie Foxx situation?
He's back, right? Or is it something else?
Something else. Something totally different.
I think I did, but run it through again.
So Jaime Foxx got in trouble this weekend. Jaime Foxx is Spanish Jamie Foxx, for those that don't know. Oh shit. Let me go through these tables of events. So Jamie Foxx tweets this out, or not tweets this out, I'm sorry. Jamie Foxx puts this out. They killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? Hashtag fake friends, hashtag fake love. Do you see any problem with this?
It's hella cryptic. You don't just do that shit like, this it's gonna get the engagement type shit. Jennifer Aniston? Is it Jennifer Aniston? Oh, is that why Jennifer Aniston's been getting baked? I don't get it though. But
you don't see anything wrong with this at all.
They killed this dude named Jesus. Jesus Christ. They killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? Hashtag fake friends. Hashtag fake love. Maybe I'm missing it. I don't know. I just don't know the history.
Hey, so we see, and I'm gonna play this video because I didn't realize Jennifer Aniston actually did like this. I didn't know she liked this. So somebody presses her. P1612 asked her, "Did you really like a very anti-Semitic post by Jamie Foxx?" She says, "No, I didn't." And this is Jennifer Aniston's quote right here. It says, quote, "This really makes me sick. I did not like this post on purpose or by accident," which if you don't like it on purpose or accident, how did you like it? Because we saw you.
Yeah, it's either one or the other.
It's either one or the other. And more importantly, I want to be clear to my friends and anyone hurt by this showing up in their feeds. I do not support any form of anti-Semitism, and I truly don't tolerate hate of any kind. Period. Jennifer Aniston. Now, they're saying that this is anti-Semitism because Jesus was killed by the Jews. And they're saying that whole they killed Jesus, what do you think they'll do to you? Hashtag fake friends was an anti-Semitic comment.
Again, maybe I can get talked back into it. I'm an open dude. Pause. Damn, I keep fucking
That's
up.
crazy, bro.
You know, I'm open-minded when it comes to this shit. But I think that's a stretch. What I got from that, if that's the route we're going, is, they killed Jesus, who was this very important figure. Just anyone, a group of people killed Jesus, this very important figure. You ain't Jesus, bro. What the fuck do you think they're gonna do to you? That's what I got from that. To say that's anti-Semitic is a stretch to me. Jennifer Aniston, I think she is lying in terms of the whole I did it on purpose or by accident. It gotta be one or the other. But I felt like what happened was she was scrolling on Instagram, because I know people who do this. They deadass just open Instagram and every post they see, they don't even consume it for real. It's just double tap, boom, double tap, boom, double tap, boom, double tap, boom. And I think it was just one of those instances. I think that's what she was trying to get off in her apology, and she just kind of dug herself in more of a hole. But
yeah, it's a L apology. I don't understand. Now, this is what I believed. Jesus was killed by the Romans and he was Jewish. I thought that to be the case too. I continue to read today, tried to go back, et cetera, et cetera. I tried to read into that because I thought Jesus was killed by the Romans. I thought Jesus was Jewish. I didn't think Jamie Foxx was saying that Jews killed Jesus, and what do you think Jews will do to you? I thought that was a stretch. You feel what I'm saying? I thought that was a stretch, man.
What the fuck?
I thought that was a stretch, but apparently that's what was being said by Jamie Foxx. That's the way that it was interpreted. That's what people got. I don't know how they got that from there. So much so that they made Jamie Foxx apologize. I don't even think Jamie Foxx knows what he's apologizing for. I want to apologize to the Jewish community and everyone who was offended by my post. I now know my choice of words has caused offense, and I'm sorry. That was never my intent. To clarify, I was betrayed by a fake friend. That's why he hashtagged a fake friend.
Yeah.
And that's what I meant by they, not anything more. I only have love in my heart for everyone. I love and support the Jewish community. My deepest apologies to anyone who was offended.
Nah,
look at this, the fox emoji. That's cute.
Big fox. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm usually not the fuck woke culture thing, but nah, that's a stretch. That's a stretch. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he should have apologized. I don't think Jennifer Aniston should have needed to apologize in the first place. She just had an L apology, that's all. But now that's a stretch of the widest magnitude. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought it was quite simple. I truly oh wow, so they even put it on Stop Anti-Semites. So apparently the Jews were mad about this. There's a Twitter page called Stop Anti-Semites. How did they get this from that? They literally, wow. And maybe this is slang. This is stopantisemitism.com. or not .com, but their Twitter page. They be posting all damn day about anti-Semitism.
But that might be the case though, as to why they even brought that out of that text, because it's kind of like what's that other Twitter page? It's like liberal something, and it's just about like canceling woke culture, if anything. And they just try to pull everything just because, it's the page and that's what they talk about.
This says, did Kanye hack Jamie Foxx's Instagram account? I don't see this as what I think happened, and this is what I talked about when I talk about gatekeeping culture and being the ones to be able to dictate and saying whatever. Literally, this is a case of people not of the culture, white people, not understanding conversations that happen in the culture, of the culture, slang or whatever. So, like when Lizzo said that whole spaz comment, they went so crazy about that, right? Remember? You remember when she had that in her lyrics? They went so crazy about that. But there were so many people trying to figure out what was that about? Because for the longest of times, that just meant go crazy. But all of a sudden, in these new age conversations with people learning words, which I get it, words have meanings, but that's not what people meant. That's not what people mean. That to me is crazy. It's slang at the end of the day. And you should also be able to just say that too. I think you should be able to just say that without bowing down to these people and apologizing. You should be able to say, oh no, you guys, that's definitely not anti-Semitic. That's just slang in black culture. Like, that's not what that means.
Yeah.
You're actually wrong for thinking that.
No, I feel it. It's just a clash of two cultures that view things differently. I think language is so interesting because even within the United States, like, there's different terminologies within different regions and how people interpret different things. And then, like, the difference between American English versus British English is like a really big gap. So for all of us to technically use the same language, but in actuality, because of our environments and our culture, like, actually consume and talk about it differently and talk the language in a different way, like, it's so interesting to me. But
with that being said, I do have a question for you. Do you think is language, does language change like that as quickly as it changes in like the Philippines? What I mean by that is, you can go from like Atlanta to Memphis, and even in that span, you'll hear probably like 3 different ways that the English language is spoken, 4 different ways that the English language is spoken. Does it change that quickly going like that distance in the Philippines?
So the main language in the Philippines is Tagalog, but then when you go down the country, because there's different islands and different sectors, there's like different dialects, but those dialects aren't called Tagalog. It'd be like Ilocano or something. So it does change in a very small amount of like area. So to answer your question, yes, but it's like is kind of different in that regard.
But they classify it as a whole different language, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Could you, if you were traveling down the land, could you understand it? If that makes sense.
No.
Oh, so it's oh, okay. So it's that different.
Yeah, it's like completely different. I don't know what the fuck they're saying type shit.
Is that because, do you think somebody that's, I don't know, that still lives where you're from in the Philippines, if they travel downward, they would understand, or it's totally different? Just 100%.
It's totally different. Like, it's a completely at least to me, what it sounds like is a completely different language with completely different words. And I don't know if it's the completely different grammar, but like, I deadass wouldn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? But
that is interesting. I think, although American English, like you said, is the same, it is different going from one place to the other place. There's a TikTok of this dude who's like a Philadelphia hooper, and he's making like sketch comedy where they say I'm beating you, or like if somebody's really dogging you, I'm dogging you in basketball. Like, yeah, I'm dogging you today, bro. You can't guard me. Nah, shit, I dog you. So in Philadelphia, they use the slang dicking. I'll be a serious.
Like I'm digging you down type shit, or like I'm digging you down.
Oh, come on now.
No. I'm
Down
digging you.
Yeah, just dicking you.
Oh, my bad. My bad, Joe.
Yeah, I don't. Down is kind of crazy, but it is like, yo, I'm dicking you. You're a dickhead. They use dick a lot in Philadelphia, like slang. But if anybody else were to hear the phrase like, yo, I'm dicking you, young bull, like I'm dicking you, that would seem like the craziest type situation in the world. Like if anybody else heard that, honestly, I mean, it's still crazy to me. I know what it means. And if somebody said I'm dicking you, I don't know. Hey,
I still have those moments, to be honest with you, because English is my second language. It really is my first at this point. Like sometimes I be hearing shit that I don't know what it means, and I'm like, yo, is this like, I don't know, is this like an English thing that I just never knew about, or like is this a regional thing? Is this a cultural thing? I don't know.
It could be. I think it gets better with time, but for some people, it's also just not for you to understand. Like you'll never understand what they're talking about in the Midwest or whatever, like the slang that they use. However, you don't interpret Midwest slang for people from the Midwest. Like you let people from the Midwest say the slang that they say without interjecting and being like, yo, what the fuck? What are you saying?
Yeah.
Maybe unless somebody says like I'm dicking you. Maybe then you would interject. I don't know. I asked, what's my zodiac? What are you talking about, dude? Oh my gosh. Where were we? Okay. Igwe of Art for $5 says, I hope Kai becomes a better man after this ordeal. Also, middle fingers to France.
I think he's gonna be the same. Not in a bad way, but
why would he change? Still getting paper. Kenneth Jr. 499 says, excuses for Drake being an L dad. Yeah, that goes to UB Souls. I don't know. Shout out to the 499.
I guess. I mean, if Drake's an L dad, I mean he's an L dad. I'm not defending that shit.
Yeah, your dad was a cool dad though. So
yeah,
fuck Drake. Crunchy, you think your dad knows?
What?
Like when you were like the time that you were born and your weight?
Nah. Oh, you might know my weight. Maybe not to the decimal, but like
he knows.
Yeah, the whole number.
That's all that matters. Just a little bit of knowledge. Crunchy Actor, the number for 3 months says, been watching y'all for a minute, stopped for 2 months, then started again. I was wondering if your old streams, did you talk about only relevant topics?
I feel like the nature of the pod is just, yo, what the fuck is going on Twitter this week, and we talk about it. So to answer the question, it's primarily only relevant topics.
Basically. Jalen Cheney, a member for 9 months, says, shout out to y'all. I'm gonna miss the YouTube live streams. Just come on over to Twitch, buddy. I don't know what to
over to Twitch, man. It's gonna be the same thing, if not better. We're gonna have alerts and everything, chat on screen. I already got it planned out like that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I'm already, game planning the layouts and shit, man.
Crunchy Actor for $4.99 says part 2.
Oh shit.
Damn. Homicide for real. I usually listen to podcasts while walking and doing exercise. I was wondering if you guys could fill the gap since my old podcast got canceled. Damn, how did it get canceled? Some anti-Semitic
His
stuff?
old podcast?
Like, I guess the old podcast that he used to listen to. Yikes.
Now that's crazy, bro. We can't fill that void.
Reginald Deborah for $10 says, bro, I can't believe y'all going to Twitch. I bet it was B Soul's idea. with his DIY ass mustache?
I was a big part in it. I will say that. I was more optimistic than some going into the call type shit.
I fucked with it. There was no 4 a.m. meetings this time.
Yeah, it was like, this makes sense.
Pretty straightforward.
Okay.
It just makes sense. Honestly, at first, I go live when you said something about it. I was like,
just gonna take the call.
I mean, we'll take the call. We'll just take the call. I just want to hear what they have to say. Clown them later. Tell other people. You just take the call. He got on there.
Ask some clarifying questions. So it's this and
I ain't gonna lie.
that shit is crazy.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you something because I was talking about it for like a week to just different people, and literally in all my conversations, hell yeah, we're never going anywhere. Shit is stupid. Like they don't got nothing to offer us. I can't imagine. I can't even imagine. People are even like, I mean, what would they have to do in order for you to do it? I don't know. They'd have to do something like crazy. I really don't know. I couldn't even imagine wholeheartedly what that would look like for us to go over there. That's crazy. Dog, he might have said 3 sentences. Me, it just makes sense. It makes sense.
You know what's crazy? When we have those conversations about like, yo, man, how much would it take for Kick to pay y'all to stream on their platform? Ladies and gentlemen, we got the answer. All right. For better or for worse, it's funny. It's funny to me.
It's a lower number. Yes I ain't gonna lie.
It's $500K each.
500K. I'm retiring my mom. Type shit. They give me a board director's position.
Motherfucker said, "Oh, this covers this. We can make it
True. This replaces what? Yeah. Well, you said platinum badges? No, a platinum badge? I don't know.
Partner, like immediately?
It just makes sense. I don't know. It truly makes sense. I can't say. Yes, sir. This is from Flashpoint 499. Appreciate the repost on story, B Souls. I got a question for y'all though. Dennis Rodman or Draymond all time? Draymond.
Dennis. Damn.
That's wrong.
It's one of those like comparisons I really don't care about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like
Offensive.
comparing 68 to 70, bro. Like, all right.
Defensive versatility and then offensive impact for Draymond.
Dennis Rodman wasn't versatile like that?
Not like Draymond, no. But even if he was, offensive impact.
I guess.
Yeah. I don't know what Dennis Rodman would do in a ball screen in 2023. Just in that short roll situation, that nigga would piss down his leg. D Tucker for $5 says, this situation is another example of cultural differences colliding. White anti-Semitic spaces do use the phrase against Jews, but black people do not. I didn't know that.
White people say that against Jews?
White anti-Semitic people or spaces do use the phrase against Jews. So saying they killed Jesus, like Jews killed Jesus.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess it makes more sense.
Oh my God.
I guess it makes some. It's one of those things where like it makes sense if you learn about the history, but like in the moment you didn't know what you were saying type shit. I feel like we've all said some things like that before. You know? Oh shit, that's offensive. My bad. You know, type shit.
I think it said, yeah, I've seen it in Instagram comments. I don't know where you are.
What do y'all follow?
I don't know who you are. But
maybe he's Jewish. Maybe he's Jewish, you know.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. Like in that specific conversation, let's say it does exist. And I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying it's the situation that does exist where in these white anti-Semitic spaces, they are saying, yo, they killed Jesus. So imagine what they do to you. If Jamie Foxx can explain what he's saying from the perspective in which he says it, then he should no longer have to like there should be literally no backlash, no counter arguments. There should be nothing against that at all. He should be like, oh, nah. By they, I meant a fake friend. Kind of like he did in his apology. I got snaked by somebody. And I was just referencing how Jesus' friends snaked him. This was nothing anti-Semitic at all.
Yeah, I think sometimes, you just need to clarify a little bit more, You try to send these cryptic tweets and shit, and now you got yourself
Man, I don't
in a
get
tiffy.
about none of that. Look, man, y'all already know my body. Snap Adam the fuck up on out of here. Frame one. Adam, get your punk ass on. Second, what, caught a thumbnail? What y'all talking about? That nigga got arrested? Some shit like that? Hey, man, not too much on Kai. Y'all already know my body. What else y'all talk about? The race war. I ain't gonna lie. Sweet home Alabama. It ain't the 23s no more. I mean, 23s. It ain't 1923 no more. We smacking niggas up with a goddamn chair with a goddamn sledge next time. And I ain't gonna lie, that nigga swam across the river to beat some white man's ass. That's hilarious. It takes dedication for that. Hold on. What else we on? Next topic.
Jamie Foxx. We've been talking about Jamie Foxx for a minute.
Jamie Foxx. She said she wants some Marvin Gaye. What's wrong with Jamie?
Apparently he hates Jewish people.
Yeah.
Oh. No. Go ahead, give your take.
Didn't happen. Next.
Damn.
That's it. That's everything. We caught back up. All right. Anyway, what's good, chat? It's your boy, the sleepiest sage of all motherfucking time. I'm well rested, ready to pod for like 10 minutes, 20, 30 tops. It's been like, what, 2 hours?
Mm-hmm. We're around in that corner.
Shit.
So I'm guessing your power's back on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the storm really that bad?
No. It shut down my power. It's the most random dick suck possible. Everybody was like, that weak ass storm took your shit out. It's like, bruh, I don't know. And my power never goes out. So that was weird.
I hate that I didn't know that lit up. I'm a sucker for things that light up.
Type shit.
You're not a vibes, Sometimes the stars just be glowing though. Sometimes it just makes sense. Sometimes we
were just talking about that.
Sometimes
it does just make sense.
Hold on, just if it makes any sense. You feel me? Sometimes it just makes
he didn't
sense.
go through all that. What? Come on, bro.
All right.
I hate the fact that he didn't do it. And I'll also say I shouldn't have bought from him because I felt like he was low-key racist. No,
bit.
for real. He was. Yeah, look. Cruz he was low-key.
Yo, Dad. Oh, these are serious customers only. Man, come on.
So look. I went to when we were over there. He had the what was that, Mjolnir? The axe shit. No, that's Stormbreaker, ain't it?
Oh yeah, that's Stormbreaker. Yeah, Stormbreaker.
So he had the axe up there, and it was an actual axe. Like the shit was weighted. That was like some serious, like when you hit it, it made the metal noise type shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, damn, how much is this? Can people buy this? Is this something to purchase? I don't know. It's kind of heavy. You probably shouldn't lift it up. I can hold it. And mind you, I had walked the exhibit hall before and seen like him pick it up for somebody, put it in their hands, them take pictures with it and put it back. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna hold to take pictures with it, man. How much is this? He said, this is for serious buyers only. And I didn't think nobody else heard him. I'm glad Cruz heard him. I wanted to be like, man, who you know the fuck I am?
I'm Twitch Omar.
I'm
Twitch Omar.
Bro, though. And then he said it was like 1,100, and I was like, that's not even really enough for me to like get my shit off. But man, I also would look like a dumbass if I bought something from him to prove that I'm a serious customer.
That's probably how you get them.
But I ended up buying a shield, man. I don't know.
Hey. I'm not mad at the shield. I
haven't figured out a way. All right. So this bitch is heavy though. I ain't gonna lie. This bitch is like straight up heavy. Like that's real metal.
That's racist metal right there.
Haven't figured out a way to specifically like hold it up and mount it. But my new plan is to put this. I was wondering, like, I still need another lightsaber, and I was gonna do. Oh shit! I was still gonna do the 2 lightsabers on the side or an X or something like that. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to put it on top
I see the vision.
Yeah,
I
on
see
top
the
or something on the
vision.
bottom or something like that.
I see
But
the vision.
I need to figure out a way to. This thing is easily like 6-7 pounds or something like that. Maybe even a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I wasn't lugging that one around. I ain't gonna lie.
You pretty much gonna have a flag in your background, bro. Damn.
A flag.
He said a flag. All right, that's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
That is
Same thing,
insane.
No,
Home
that's
easy with an American flag in the background,
That
bro.
is so
you trying to make me a patriot, huh? you trying to be funny. You nah, not too much.
Throw a little flag in the background, bro. Come on, man.
I want to introduce this nerdy concept before we talk about that Alabama brawl shit. And after Alabama brawl shit, we get the fuck on up out of here.
I bet. Oh, we didn't talk about the brawl. Oh,
No, we didn't talk about the brawl shit.
my bad. I thought
I
y'all would
the
have got
brawl
that out
was
the way.
fucking hilarious.
Oh no, that's hilarious.
Okay. So there's this concept. Follow me. Me and B Souls were having this conversation over the weekend about trying to find things in the middle. In the middle. I sent him this article. I don't know if you read it, but I found this to be the most interesting thing ever. And it's especially interesting because of the truck that we rode in at DreamCon. This guy, David, says, I've spent much of this year learning about car bloat, the process through which smaller vehicles are being replaced by increasingly massive SUVs and trucks. What he's learned that huge cars are terrible for society and often hidden in ways, that people don't talk about. All right.
Okay.
Greater than 80% of U.S. car sales are now truck/SUVs. Europe is behind that. The models keep expanding. The 2023 F-150 is 800 pounds heavier and 7 inches taller than in 1991. 800
Maybe
pounds
I need
heavier.
one now. What the fuck?
EVs can make the problems worse due to the batteries. All right. So now we've all been to places. We've all seen jackasses with big ass cars that park like this.
Yeah, 100%.
It endangers the road. Taller vehicles have bigger blind spots and more likely strike a person, their torso, their head. Heavier vehicles exert more force crashing into a person. This is a grown adult woman standing at the front of a car. If there's anything or anyone shorter than her, she's done.
Yeah, you're cooked.
And I can't even really guesstimate how tall she is, but I would think she's more than like 5'3". So she's way more than 5'3", I ain't gonna lie. So if you're shorter than 5'3", you're done. Kid or otherwise. They cause the problem with climate change, blase, blase, blah, shreds tires, blase, blase, blah, can't get them on the road, blase, blase, blah. My question to y'all is, because we've even had conversations about technology.
Right.
Do y'all think that it's harder to find something in the middle now more than ever? Like either you're getting the low end or you're getting the high end, but there is no middle.
Of everything or just
basically, I ain't gonna lie. From my perspective, it's everything. There is no middle.
Definitely everything. Then my main go-to, to be honest, would be clothes. I ain't gonna lie. the clothes that at least I see are available, they're either the high-end brand, the meme of like the Gucci shoes, all that extra shit, or it's quite literally like the Jordans that you can still get in a Foot Locker. Like going to like those random local spots to get those stock X type of shoes. Even those stores are starting to upcharge like fuck nowadays. So I'd say clothes, let alone really anything else, especially fucking cars, kind of prove that it's either low end or high end. I don't think there's like any real mid-tier shit that you can buy nowadays outside of like your personal opinion. So if you think a game is mid, then go for it.
Nigga says Zara is the middle. I think Zara's the low end.
Yeah, Zara's. I'm not gonna tell you that, buddy.
Fashion Nova is the low end.
That's tough. Fashion Nova and Zara, I hate to say it, they're pretty low, and they got like once in a blue moon that one fit that costs $100.
And I'm saying that solely because of quality. I done bought some Zara stuff, washed it one time, and that was it. It was a whole different size after that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I bought some shit from Fashion Nova Men recently. Not doing it again, man.
Well, what happened?
Dude, they're all I all bought 3XLs, right? And they all fit completely different, bro.
Dang.
Oh, all three?
Yes. And mind you, they all say like oversized t-shirts already. So I know it's the same style. And they all fit differently. Same thing on Amazon. Tried to buy some graphic tees off Amazon recently because I liked how the prices looked. Not doing it again. Same issue, bro.
I think I'm about to resort to ordering all my shit online because I ain't gonna lie. It really is like a bunch of shit that either I just don't give a fuck about. Like this shirt, don't give a fuck about it. Hence why I wear it on stream. Just throw it on. Or some way too high end shit. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm wearing fake designer. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. I get real shoes, everything else. You see Sage and Versace shirt, shit fake as fuck. And I'm dying by it. And the shoes can be real, but I'm not paying for no fucking $300 shirt. You can suck my dick. Fuck that.
I think that's part of my problem, specifically in the clothes conversation. I can talk about the other stuff too, but like it is if you want something of quality, if you want something that'll survive more than one fucking wash in the washing machine, you do have to go all the way on that end. But we've been in the and I'm not saying this is if we've got all this money, but we've been in these stores together, like in Atlanta, going through the malls and stuff like that. The online price, it may seem like one thing, but getting in the store and fixing your card to swipe for it is a whole different ballgame. And I'm like, there's no way I'm about to spend this much just to get a t-shirt that I can wash twice. That's crazy. But my alternative is, I guess I just got to keep going to H&M and getting this little cheapo shirt.
It's a self-rewarding thing too, not to hog the segment, but it's just like sometimes I do not like. Sometimes you make stupid purchases in life. I've realized with these luxury purchases that like put you in this privilege or spoiled class. It's kind of like, bruh, I've been having this Walmart shit, this Target shit all my fucking life. So even you would know if you blew up tomorrow, chat, and you had this $1 million in your account, you would know, yo, this is stupid. I don't need this. I've been thugging off of Walmart my whole life, but I ain't gonna lie, this one time, give me the Givenchy t-shirt. And it's just the same thing with a different logo on the tag. But just fuck it type shit. So I've started to understand why them niggas spend all that, but I probably will never do it, to tell you the truth. I think the only thing I'll probably spend money on ever is probably shoes.
The way I buy shit now, I'm just not settling anymore, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, all right now.
I ain't gonna. No, cause this is how I used to buy shit, bro. Like, man, I could get that top of the line thing, but I can live with the $300 less version with a couple of features that like I don't really need, But now, man, if I'm buying a new camera, bro, give me all the bells and whistles. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So the reason why I've
Same
been
with the Roadcaster, bro. Fuck it, bro.
But the
Just
reason-
give me what I want.
So look, that all this is a specific. This is perfect because my birthday's coming up, and my brother's like, "What do you want? What do you want?" And being around like B Soul's camera, I've been thinking to like, yeah, I should upgrade my camera. And the newer cameras are coming out soon, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, I want a newer camera, but there's no way I can justify like a $3,500 or $4,000 camera body that does all these bells and whistles when ultimately 90% of the time I'm using my camera as a webcam, and the occasional time that I take it down to take pictures and videos, I'm like on auto. Like I don't take advantage of I'm not even 90%. I don't take advantage of 80% of that stuff. Do you know when we was in that car at DreamCon? Dog, do you know how much stuff we didn't have figured out driving? I know y'all didn't drive, but do you know how much stuff? But even hearing the sounds and stuff, do y'all remember how much stuff we didn't have figured out?
Man, we just thought the car was robotic. We was just like, fuck it. Like, what's that sound again? Oh, that gotta be the blind spot one. Fuck it.
I swear to y'all, chat, we drove 3 days, really like 4, because on the way back, it started making when I had to drop it off. It started making noises in the garage. It's just like I just need to park. But we drove 3 days. All 3 days, there was at least one new sound every single day. And that truck is $100,000 for real. Yeah. There's no way I can justify doing that. But if that's my only option now, what do I do?
If it's out of need, it's a different story. But it's kind of like, I mean, you have the same philosophy when like going out to eat at restaurants, bro. Get what you want. And if I'm not getting what I want, then what the fuck? So like that's like I want the new camera. And if I really need something, then fine. I'll get the thing that I need like in the short term if I really need it. But if I'm in the market for a new camera, if I'm in the market for a new phone, if I'm in the new market for a car, yo, bro, if I really want that specific car, I'm not gonna settle for the one that's 2 years before it, has a little bit like give me the shit I want. That's where I'm at, man.
And now I'll ground the conversation here though, because I'll say this. Souls will probably never be the type to buy clothes and shit. Souls is not playing when it comes to technology. That motherfucker
Yeah,
let it
I'm
fly.
different. I'm different with
Yeah.
clothes. I ain't gonna lie. Like I be buying like 6 packs of black t-shirts that I just cycle through every day. So.
And I think for me, and that for me, and I'll even leak an offline conversation when it comes to my mic. I was considering upgrading my mic and whole studio set. I think for me, a lot of times when anything is above $100, I'm definitely on the hesitant side. Outside of literally, it's like outside of the 2 meme shoes I bought. In general, I really don't like buying dumb expensive shit. I just like to survive. And then whenever I feel like having a good time, I'm gonna have a good time. I feel like I want to have enough money to where if I'm trying to have fun for a night, I don't have to worry about it. But in general, like I'm still not trying to get these $30 Chick-fil-A orders that apparently motherfuckers have left and right. I'm still not trying to get the newest Pro Max when I've never in my life been wrong with a Pro or even just a regular phone. I think the Pro was on a deal when I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking advantage of deals and shit like that. I've always adopted the ideology of trying to live broke no matter what. Obviously, I'm not broke. I have a fucking gauntlet next to me. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I just don't. I've never seen a reason to max out your account. I feel like that's where a lot of our brothers and sisters go wrong. But it's nice to be able to have a cushion.
I just feel like if I just can't get what I really want, I'm just not gonna buy it. That's it. Like I'm not gonna settle for the mid-tier model. I'm gonna just not buy it.
But even if the mid-tier, and I think this is where it really stems from. Even if the mid-tier would work from you, they're making it like I don't want to say impossible, but basically impossible to get the mid-tier. Like we're accustomed to buying like iPhones or whatever. We're accustomed to buying that. But there's 2 things. One, you can't go lease an older iPhone. You just can't. You have it. If you want a new phone, you got to get the new one. Period. Point blank. You got to go get the 15. When the 15 comes out, you got to go get the 15. I can't get
that one, man.
I can't get a 14. I can't get a 13. Whatever. But let's just say we weren't people who came on iPhones. If we went in there and we were like, "Yo, I want a phone," it doesn't have to be the one that's 1100, 1200, 1300, because now everybody's phone is 1100, 1200, 1300. You know, Nextel makes one, Motorola, Samsung, all these people make these phones and they're all this price. I don't want that one. The person's going to tell you, oh, well, your other option, you can get this brick. And this brick right here, all it does is text and it talks, and it's $28, and it's hella bulky and it really doesn't fit in your pocket for real. The buttons are big as hell, but you can get this brick. Why is there no middle tier? Because I think even one point in time, iPhone tried to introduce that whole mini series. Y'all remember when they tried to reintroduce that?
I had to try to sell it. I had to try to sell that shit. It was, man, I will tell you firsthand experience how selling that goddamn phone went. It was literally my sales pitch for that whole series got so desperate. I just had to rely on the strength of, do you want to be the one green bubble in your family? Because that's about all it was. It was like there were $120 phones, $130 phones, $250 phones. I think one of them even had 5G. There were objectively better low-end phones. But because it's Apple, the closest low-end Apple phone was the goddamn SE. And it was just like, there's no reason to get this instead of just getting the fucking new iPhone or getting one without the home button. That phone, man, that phone's a sham. And that phone is high-key a sham. But that was their attempt at being mid. That was their attempt.
That was their way of saying like, oh well, you know, the mid didn't work. We had that. Then we had the 13 mini or whatever. 13 mini didn't work. So you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna get rid of all of our middle tier stuff, and it's either you get a 15 or you don't get a phone. I don't know.
The game is literally designed. The game is literally designed to. I mean, we all know this. They not gonna update your shit. They're gonna try to make 5G feel as impactful as possible, even if it's not. And even then, I'll argue they pray for you to crack your phone and or just start holding the data. Like
My shit is fucking up now.
Mhm.
My shit is fucking up.
Just
I
start
mean,
holding your
yeah.
data.
I feel like for a lot of companies, they got some, mathematician in the background really crunching down the numbers. And, we can even take this to the NBA. I feel like mid-tier NBA teams are really not that existent anymore, to be honest with you. Like, you're either a contender or you know your ass and you're just tanking. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for a lot of industries, it's the same thing.
I know that's what you said about the cameras, too. Like, I can't find just a point and shoot. I'm just trying to find a point and shoot. And
Yeah.
Y'all are the camera pros here, but from what I know that the problem with cameras and technology is they become too obsolete to buy anything mid. So if you're going to go low, you might as well go low. If you buy a mid-tier camera, it's just going to be obsolete in a fucking month. And at that point, it was probably only $100, $200 difference from you just going to the high-end one. So I think that's the paradox with that shit.
You know what? That they tell you that's a fucking lie.
Okay.
You know why I say that? Because again, I'm looking into the cameras and I'm like, yo, I'm about to get this Alpha 1 and you can record in 8K. This has bird's eye detection and the pictures look fucking sexy. So I'm watching it on my like monitors and I'm watching it on my TV, the reviews, and I'm like, yeah, this looks fucking sexy. Review might be long. I watch it on my phone. And I'm like, yo, this review, it doesn't look as good anymore. But I think about it, I'm like, wait a minute. My phone can't even go to 8K.
Right, no bullshit.
People's
No
laptops
bullshit.
can't even display this type of shit. So why am I so concerned outside of my own self-satisfaction? I take a video, me and my girlfriend out, 8K, MVP content, put it in a Discord. Little Jason, Ty, he's watching it on his phone. I think he's watching it at 720p. I might as well record it in 720p.
Yeah.
I will say this. And I think you'll no. Omar, you'll agree with me this. You'll agree me with this. Aesthetics matter though. Aesthetics matter though. Come on, Mr. Big Chains. You know there's a difference between vlogging with this baby ass thing and our cameras.
But
you
here's
know
my,
the vibes.
here's my counter,
on,
and this is why I say I'm still trying my best to make sure I never just live rich and shit. Omar hinted at it earlier. Niggas don't even optimize their iPhone. A lot of people iPhone can record in 60 frames per second, and they just don't have the setting on. The day that I found out how to like optimize my iPhone camera, I'm looking at this motherfucker night and day. I'm probably not gonna upgrade this junk for a long time till I'm forced to, but for a long time because it's like, And seriously, chat, if you got the free time, Google a video like 10 things about your iPhone or Google just the camera shit. I swear to you, your camera, your battery is way better than you would even imagine. Way better.
And this one I'm just upgrading because I want a new battery. I don't even want the new tech.
Oh, my phone is
my shit
phone
is
getting
the maximum
extremely hot.
capacity is like 79% now, bro. Like I can't.
Damn. Oh, well, something's going on.
You might just need to take that to the store,
What phone do you have?
13 Pro.
Oh hell no, I got 13, bro. My shit's not
got the
working.
12.
I'm a power user.
I had an XR. It cracked.
And Bso's like, I get what you're saying, man. I understand the aesthetic because sometimes in some situations, hey, it does matter, man. Having that big iPad, having the MacBook Pro, having the Beats, not the Beats, the Apple headphones.
And that's why I got the the AirPod Maxes.
Having the aesthetic matters sometimes. Sometimes though, man, I'm listening to music on like Spotify where the audio quality is already muffed. I'll be looking at them things that come on, man. Anyway, I had to get on that because I'm looking at the car. I was looking at the car. Because I was playing, but I wasn't playing, but I was playing when I was like, hey man, when I get home, man, I'm gonna have to look into it. I knew.
Did we get a 2023?
Yeah, we got a 2023.
Yeah.
I knew that there was a screen on the passenger side.
This is what I'm saying. Why did we get it? Why couldn't we just settle for less? Like it's just for like 3 days,
Honestly,
bro.
no. Look, but honestly, because a lot of these cars are like big in Texas. What I was saying, it was big in Texas. When we were in a garage, there were so many cars that were huge. That we were walking past, like literally all of us were like the same height or smaller than the cars. Like, look at this. There's a screen on the passenger side.
But this is what I'm saying though. If you're Mr. I don't need all this shit anyways, why didn't we just, I don't know, get a Toyota Sequoia or some shit? I don't know.
They didn't have them. I'm telling you, but that's what I'm saying about the whole. Look at this.
So
Look
they
at
just
this.
had a Jeep
Look at this.
Wagoneer, a 2023 Jeep Wagoneer.
It was either this or like a Suburban or like a Escalade. It was bigger cars like that. So then I did the reviews on all of them, and basically the differentiating factor was if you're in the third row seats, that's the differentiating factor, the leg room for the third row seats. And so I knew I knew Cruz was like a little taller. I was like, damn it, if I don't know, Sage or Aim, whoever in the back seat, like I'll try to be in the back seat the most possible, but whoever's in that third row, I want them to have more comfortable leg room than like their knees being pressed. I was trying to help. It wasn't just
sound like a Wubby Wans to me. I don't know.
I was trying to help, bro. It wasn't unnecessary.
Oh, so you was just trying to help.
I was trying to help.
Got the Wagoneer to help out knees of Aim High for that one ride.
Hey, you a snitch for that. Hey, you a snitch for that.
Aim was in the middle too, so the knee thing didn't even really matter.
Definitely didn't matter.
I know you like the aesthetic. Like, it's fine, bro. Sometimes, if you can afford the aesthetic, buy it, man.
Nah, I don't think nobody.
Mr. Big Chains, come on, bro. It's crazy that this is your stance. Dead ass, bro. Like,
that's for the brand. The chains for the brand. That's what
I get the aesthetic. I think the aesthetic is important when I can choose the aesthetic. When I'm forced into the aesthetic, when I'm forced into, man, they don't make this mid tier no more. So if you want, like, if I got 6 or 5 kids, I used to have the option to get the mini SUV, all this other stuff like that. But now I have to get this thing that's 7 feet tall and, 800 more pounds and all that stuff like that. Give me the option at least. Damn. No, now I got to buy the chain. Okay. That's hard to
complaining about not having the option when you're not even going to choose the option?
I would have. All right, Vsauce. I wasn't. Just because you didn't sit in the back doesn't mean you couldn't
never
have
sat in the back.
I was willing to sit in the back. Nobody wanted to sit in the front. That's the problem. Nobody wanted to sit in the front. And if Damo was there from the jump, had to drive,
I sat in the front.
I seen the most leg room in them second row, and that was me. I was in the same shit all the time. I scouted that car. I said, damn, that front seat looking a little. Oh yeah, let me get right here all day.
I would have sat in the back, man. That's on y'all.
It's a Zog back there.
Last but certainly not least, before we get up out of here, we can't show too much of the fight.
Damn.
Because, well, fuck it, man.
Yeah, playback just got age restricted. So.
Oh.
Nah, don't.
It's not funny that it happened to them. It's just like, damn, that video is real life. I was going to react to it. Damn.
I mean, you can still react to it.
Yeah,
I'm going to be good on our pockets.
How do we want to go about this then? I don't know. Oh, that's a punch. Okay. Definitely can't go about it like that.
The thumbnail's literally the dude, the worker connecting on the punch.
Okay, now that's probably why.
All right, so I want to show this first part of this video, and we'll try to tiptoe around this. God, YouTube's getting strict these days. I'm gonna take this to a different platform.
Right. Same. I got where the purple stone at?
This is a doc. Well, let me let the lady explain it.
That guy in the white shirt is crew from our little dinner cruise boat who got off our ship.
Trap the cruise.
Over there to move that pontoon boat on his own because those guys who parked there were told not to leave it there and they left it there. So he's just pushing it on.
All right, so through all the rabble rousing, this white shirt guy, he's moving this boat. This boat is illegally parked. They're trying to dock the boat, and he's trying to figure out whose boat it is. And if he can't find out whose boat it is, and here's these people right here running up on him, trying to let him know. He's trying to let them know clearly, hey, you guys can't park here. I need this thing moved so my guys can park here. And they're getting into a heated altercation. Now, it definitely escalates from there.
Yes, it does.
This specific guy right here, these two, he's trying to tell him, hey, you can even move it down, whatever the case may be. But
when he throws the hat, that shit got me, bro. When he threw the hat like that.
Smurder.
Let me see. Now, again, I just try to get. Okay. He's clapping at him because apparently they're not understanding what's going on. He's letting him know, like, yo, This is my job, fellas.
Simple
Y'all,
instruction, by
whoa.
the way. Oh my God.
All right.
Oh shit.
He attacked the nigga with an open palm too. That's how, man.
Okay, Neji. Fuck.
So what ensues there is a brawl of the highest order. We're talking about a brawl of the highest order. Now, as you'll see in the video, you guys got to go find it. It's a white guy. It's a bunch of white guys jumping, this one black guy at first.
It's a fact.
And then what happens is a 16-year-old boy hops in the river, swims across.
16. Oh my God.
I thought it was a grown ass man.
The story gets better every day.
He was a little fucking athlete. 16-year-old boy hops off the boat, part of the crew, swims over, to go help the man. They dock the boat, and a bunch of crew members, patrons of the boat, people that were drinking, they also hop off, and they confront this little small boat, and they start beating the living daylights out of everybody. Somebody got thrown into the river. There was a wild chair on the loose. I can show this. This is the confrontation. Okay.
I saw one of the women get bopped, like for real.
Yeah, with the chair. Shorty came down.
No, it was a separate one.
Jump in. Get your ass up.
All right, so this is them docking, and this is them going over there to confront these men in this boat. These men and this women. Damn,
the Facebook reels is
damn goofy.
See, they're on the boat. It's some violence going on. They're trying to get them to get off the boat. This man is pulling this in right.
Yeah, cameraman, look to the left.
All right.
There it is. He caught on.
A lot of action. There was this one guy that runs away by jumping into the ocean. Police eventually come. They break it up, and they end up arresting. Look at them. They end up arresting the dudes in the original that jumped the guy. But tell me y'all's thoughts, man. Tell me y'all's thoughts on this.
Shit, it ain't 1923 no more. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be the dude that the Steven, the Karen, the Urkel will get mad about. I think this is open book closed. If it ain't racist, they was stupid. And I ain't gonna lie, I believe in natural selection and stupidity punishments. It is clear as day. That man was just doing his job. He ain't had no problem with him. He was like, yo, you just gotta move it. Not even to somewhere else. Just move it back. So this big ass Marriott, I think it was, whatever it is, can just park. Like, that's it. Like, you're holding everybody up. And then I think the people up there were supposed to get on something else. And it was literally that one group of people holding up everybody. So he was like, bro, you just move. They didn't want to do that. They decided to jump the man. It ain't even got to be about race. They deserve that shit. Because I ain't gonna lie, if I was on that Marriott for I seen a full 7-minute video, and if people started recording, that means it's probably at least double the time. So if I'm just sitting there for 15 minutes because you want to be a dick, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna throw hands on you, hell, I'm on camera. But I'm not gonna lie, I know a lot of people that would. I know a lot of people that would beat your ass for that. Let alone they see you just jump a motherfucker. Shout out to the 16-year-old kid. Didn't even know he's 16. Why? Because he's the epitome of what a lot of people wish they could do. And that's contain rage. I know a lot of people that will slide on the ops with like a weapon, but you know how mad you got to be to drive around, or in this case, jump off of a boat and swim, wanting to throw hands with a motherfucker. That motherfucker was pissed for the right reasons. Salute to him. Last but not least, and I'm not gonna say salute to him because I never will do it, but I'll say in this specific situation, the feds, not bad. Not gonna lie, not bad. That first things first, this could even argue they were bad at the job. They let them niggas run that. They like, when you really watch it, they let everybody scrap. They was like, hey, look, not gonna lie, y'all got this coming. Type shit. But once motherfuckers started like 8-on-1, they started hitting motherfuckers with chairs, beating the dude against the wood thing to the point he jump off. They're like, all right, now y'all wilding. And then even then, in the full video, like there's a 7-minute video. In the full video, one of them literally just walk up like, okay, it's all you here. What the fuck happened? They didn't give no hassle or no shit. They arrested the people that did the thing. If you saw a black guy get arrested, he was freed, to my knowledge.
Not the one that hit the woman with the chair, though.
Oh yeah, not him. Nah,
he need
he's
to go to
cooked.
jail.
He's cooked. He's cooked. No, but in this, he deserved to get cooked. You
He
ain't.
need to go to jail.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, blood. You wildin'. You wildin'. You going to jail, buddy.
That was crazy. I'm not
was
gonna lie.
Iconic, but crazy.
I'm just happy all the angles were caught, man. W camera, man. For the most part, bro,
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen an altercation with this many camera angles from start to finish. Honestly, it's very hard to take shit out of context. The timeline was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Apple, work on them 10x optical zooms, man, next time, because it's gonna be handy in these cases, man. 3x is not enough. Give us 5, give us 8, man. Because we need that to see that footage in HD for real. Like, for real, for real.
That's when you need the new Sony cam, right? Mm.
It's really about the lens, though. I'm talking about that new iPhone that's coming out, man. Apparently, they got 10x zooms. But nevertheless, man, you know, I'm happy all the footage was there, you know. Shit couldn't be taken out of context. It's my biggest thing.
Listen, Jason Aldean.
W small time, too.
Listen, man, they tried it in a small town, right?
Right.
Try this in a small town, your city. You know, they'll rally together. They won't settle for nothing. I'm glad to see altercations settled without police intervention. I like that type stuff. That right there. That's for me.
Yo, who's taller type shit? Hey, say, watch the beginning of this pod, bro. Nasty behavior, bro. We trying to see who's taller, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't even seeing that. I was trying to follow on.
I'm glad that they had the opportunity to settle all that. Let's keep that boy out of the media. And that means social media. Let's keep that young man out of social media. We don't want him getting harassed. We don't want him going back to school facing no backlash.
Facts.
You know, we want him to be able to live his day-to-day life. I hope that security guard is okay just for doing his job. I'm glad that the internet is able to see that people can band together, because I think that that's a good thing. And I ain't gonna lie, to get lumped up and get arrested,
bang, bang, bang.
Double homicide,
bang,
man.
bang.
Double homicide. That's a bummer. And I wish it would have went on just a little bit longer.
Hey, look. I ain't saying, bro, he going to jail. But hey, he weren't done. His job was not finished. But hey, they cut the match short.
The chair shit was crazy. The dude is swinging the chair like a little too reckless. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, yeah, he bopped the shawty with that. That's when I knew he was wild. Cause she I ain't gonna say she ain't do nothing. You rewatch it, them women's was out there too. But damn, yo, like
they had settled her. They had settled her.
Yeah,
at that
she
point.
was already in the corner like these
like,
and shit. And then that motherfucker, hey, watch out, monk. All right, dog.
And that's when the police was like, all right, we're just clearing y'all out. You tweaking. I ain't gonna lie. We need to get you up out of here. But I mean, if you deserve it, you deserve it type shit.
Yeah,
Shout out to Courtney State, man. I think we get on Alabama too much.
Yeah, not too much.
Hey, Alabama
Courtney,
apparently
man.
got a lot of
Tulsa.
brawls lately. Ain't a baseball game get crazy over there. I seen that. Yo, yeah.
Was that the MLB one?
Yeah, shout out to Damo and all the baseball fans in Discord. Yo, I don't know the context. All I know is that motherfucker said, yeah, put him up. I got you. Mink, that nigga thought he was fine. Then he fell. I'm like, oh no.
They said the umpire was like literally in the middle of them, like stopping the fight. Like Tim Anderson had the umpire right in front of him. And the umpire saw both of them square up. He was like, let me step back. I guess. I mean,
he definitely did. He definitely did.
He will
It was
punch.
Chicago and Cleveland. But
Fuck, they still
Yeah.
fight. They still
I
fight.
don't know.
He got hit, and I don't know if y'all saw them like try to take him off of the field. He was like wobbly off of the field as well. Let me see if I can pull it up. No, he said he got.
There was a tweet that said it was Alabama though. One of them Alabama or something. I don't know.
Maybe one of them is from Alabama or something.
Yeah,
like
probably
that. But
something like that.
bro literally got like slept, and they tried to pick him up off the field, and that it didn't. Yeah, here it is.
Oh, he was stumbling. Oh no.
Yeah, he was stumbling real bad because he had got knocked out crazy style. He looked like a boxer.
Oh yeah, he could.
Come on.
Yeah.
uh,
You lucky you ain't getting that fight.
Whoa.
That man got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt.
Whoa, pick him up. Pick him up.
Yeah, I'm about to say y'all letting him fall. He got a family though. like y'all are letting him get exposed on camera. Walk him off. Walk him off.
Oh my God. Hey, this is crazy. This is
making
crazy.
him look like he literally is concussed. Someone in the chat said, "Yeah, he looks concussed. Like for the love of God, just help my
They say
man
he
off."
was getting slapped up in the locker room too. They don't respect him at all. So his teammates slapped that nigga. So
is he a star player? If he a star player, that's tough.
I think he is. Yeah, he is. That's the crazy thing. Yeah, he is. Tim Anderson is a big name in baseball, for real.
Yeah, that sounds like a familiar guy.
Damn.
Mike Trout, Tim Anderson.
Damn.
He's a big name, and he got knocked out. The stories is coming, and he got slapped. Could you imagine? And I'm not saying Tim Anderson. I'm not saying Tim Anderson is on the same level as LeBron, but like, just think if you found out that
Julius
I don't
Randle.
know.
Like if Jalen Hurts
No.
got rocked up type shit. What it sound like?
Paul George got slapped up in the locker room. I get what if Jordan Poole was Klay Thompson? Like Klay Thompson gets punched get punched in the shit, right?
Damn.
That's a different conversation.
Damn, that is different. That's fucked up. That's different.
No All-Star games. Don't come to no All-Star games, nigga.
You holding up a 4, nigga. I'm holding up a fist. Fuck wrong with you, bro?
We're cooked for you right now. With that being said, I think we had a great time today. Did we miss any super chats? I don't think we missed any super chats. It's good. We actually read them all. That's crazy.
Part of our production quality, man. You know, sometimes you just gotta set back. All cam linked up is crazy, man. You know?
I still look so red. I'm about to get a new camera.
I said I look yellow. I think I look orange.
Y'all gotta fix the white balance. That's all.
But my shit is on auto white balance. Look. You see how back
there you go. That's why.
I don't look red, right?
You know I don't touch my settings.
That's why.
Red.
There you go. It's white balance, bro.
I'll fix the white balance. I like the auto sometimes, but nevertheless. I was trying to shoot in like something close to log. Anyway, I had a good time tonight.
So I was trying to do too much.
Trying to do too much when it's just a webcam. It's just a webcam, buddy. It's just a webcam. Shout out to the people that came tonight. Shout out to the people that, participated in the conversation. Bizarro Omar, we appreciate you for coming up and filling the spot.
He did come in clutch. I ain't gonna lie.
You think if somebody slapped LeBron, what would the consequences be? If like LeBron was truly out of pocket though, in the
if LeBron was 100% in the wrong, I still because I was going to say LeBron and Curry are the two motherfuckers that the NBA ain't going for. Like you get your shit jumped. But I'm not
AD slaps Bron in the locker room. Sage, what the Lakers doing?
What they doing right then and there? I ain't gonna lie, AD might get jumped. That is gonna sound crazy, but they not going for LeBron and Curry, bro. I'm telling you, they're. I can guarantee you, the NBA probably has an unwritten rule. Hey, if one of these random young players, especially teammates, some shit, try to just bitch LeBron James, we're not going. But AD is different because he's on this team. I have one factor in that.
Trade him.
Yeah, he's definitely traded. He's traded.
Oh.
He's just traded.
That's kind of crazy. Tatum slaps Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown slaps Tatum.
Jaylen Brown should get traded. He should already get traded.
Oh, really?
Hey, he should already get traded for other reasons.
Unreleased Souls and Sage content, but I had that sounding crazy. Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just I'm dealing with the cards I'm dealt.
Get your lemons, man.
Yeah, I'm making lemonade now, but before the lemons were handed out, he should have never gave me those lemons. Give me my fucking oranges. I want orange juice. Come on, bro. Dang. Nah, man.
Say goodbye to the people.
All right, people. I was here for a good time, not a long time. It wasn't my fucking fault. Shout out to the 900, 800. Whatever. Shout out to 800 is crazy. Shout out to 900, probably a band throughout the entire stream. Appreciate y'all. Take care, stay blessed. We're on the Twitch. I know a lot of you for some reason are judging us again.
Hey, hold on. I got the Twitch up.
Yeah, I want to say,
is this what it looks like backstage? Is this what Kyrie pulling up, bro?
Man, you know the vibes.
Yeah, you know the vibes, bro. Where's this on the tube, bro? We already got 9 subs.
Shit.
Type shit.
I'm just saying. I think it's fake hate. That would be my mini uber mini hot take of the week. I think the Twitch hate that we're getting is fake. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all were mad as shit when we went to YouTube. I think niggas just don't like change. I think niggas just don't like change. It's the exact same audience. Granted, we got a bigger like audience, obviously, but the same type of niggas. Y'all just don't like change. Y'all gonna be on Twitch and in a week call it better. Y'all, you know how the shit go. You're never in your prime type shit. But take care and stay blessed. And see you niggas later.
This looks great.
It's easier to manage Twitch streams. That's a creator fact. That's my opinion.
Think about it, people. Be so.
Peace out, y'all. Listen, man, get what you want, all right? And if you can't get what you want, just don't get it.
He's crazy.
All right. I know, Sage, you've been wanting that Roadcaster for a minute. Fuck that duo shit, man. Just get it. All right. Just get it.
I'm not
and you'll be set
for all that, gang.
It's a $200 difference, bro. Just get it. I'm telling you, just get it.
$200 is a good amount of dollars.
That's the difference between Versace and Gucci when we was at Atlanta.
That's like
that's
like a lot of food. That's like a trip to the grocery store.
That's a bill.
Yeah, that's a good bill.
That's good too, man.
$200. All right, Richie.
Listen, man. Appreciate everybody for coming out today. Appreciate Kaz. Haven't had $100 super chat in a minute.
Oh shit!
You triggered my trap card.
Bang, bang, bang.
Haven't had a $200 super chat in a long time, man. I would really appreciate the super sponsor of the stream. Shout out to everybody for being here. I'm about to upload my full reaction to the Kai Cenat shit. Do we know how to funnel people into shit? I wish we knew how to do that for real. But
what do you mean?
Can't you do raids on a video or some shit like that from streams
on YouTube?
You can, but essentially both sides have to approve it. It's whack, bro.
It's trash compared to some platforms.
Damn, we just got another sub. Damn. You want to go on subathon?
That's my thing. It's fake hate, and the proof is going to be September. Fake hate, bro.
Hey, shit, we should probably take a day though. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody just take 2-hour blocks and we just rotate. Let's keep it a buck subathon. 2 hours here, 2 hours here, 2 hours here, then rotate back up to the top. 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours.
You're joking. I think that's a good idea.
And finish off with just like
depending what day. I'll probably be able to do it.
No, but I tried to stream for I don't know how niggas do it. I told y'all that in the chat. I don't know how niggas stream for like I ran out.
It'd be an accident when I do it. I don't know how people plan to stream for 24 hours. I don't understand that. But
I told Sage, I got my girl a couch now. We can stream late night now. You know what I'm saying? So
I just gotta move out of the house or get used to my quiet content.
Stream what's that movie called? The Silent Game?
Oh yeah.
A Quiet Place?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Just
talking about.
Yeah. I ain't
Bird
seen
Box?
It.
Not Bird Box. It's I can't remember the name of the movie. Anyway. With that being said, man, join the Discord so we can watch Winning Time. And until next time, goodbye. Bye, guys.
Out of here.